What's going on, everybody? And we're back. Rick Piper's still with me. It looks like we lost Matthew. How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody feeling? Yeah, this is what I was worried about. We lose a lot of viewers when we switch over, but hopefully they all come back. Oh, you know what I didn't do over here? I didn't drop the link to join. Let me get that up. Let me get that up. All right, so the link is there in the chat. And
hello, Ark. Or Art, not Ark.
what do we got here? I just gotta open this up. See, this is the stuff I keep forgetting I gotta do. Like now I gotta go open up the other channel.
You got to do this, you got to do that, you know.
Too much. It's too much. It's too much like doing something.
Too much like work?
Too much like work. I don't do this to work. All right. Post this one up over here. Do like that. All right. So now if you're watching on mine, the link to join is also up in the SHIZ for SHIZ. Vic, what's going on, man? What are you doing? Vic, I know I almost know what the answer is going to be, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you want, come on in. The water's fine.
He lies. It's super hot.
It's super hot. But that's what it is, the after hours. So we like it hot, hot, hot.
It's too hot to handle.
You know what I found out? Just, I don't know. Did you ever listen to, what's his name? Oh, gosh, dang it. See, this is what sucks about getting old. The senility.
Forget things?
The senility. I've been forgetting more and more, man. I keep wanting to say Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, but that's not who I'm talking about. Oh, what up, Edwin? You can come in too. Come on in, everybody in. Everybody in the pool. Everybody get in the hot tub time machine. You know, it's the oh, he had the big pompadour hairdo. Yeah, that's gonna. I was just looking up his stuff the other day. He sang that song "Hot, Hot, Hot." You familiar with that at all?
No.
Anyway, he
hear a lot of mainstream music.
He passed away, and I was very upset to find that out because I didn't think he was dead, and he is. And he was one of those guys, like, he didn't look like the way he sounded. He had a very deep voice.
Yeah.
But he didn't look like he should have that voice.
Yeah, I get what you mean. You always have you end up picturing what people look like in your mind.
Yeah.
Who you just hear their voice. And then the crazy thing is sometimes they've told you exactly how they look, yet somehow when you see them, it doesn't compute.
Oh, I know. Buster Poindexter. You know Buster Poindexter?
The name sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, I mean, he was a hot commodity kind of. I don't want to say one-hit wonder because he had another band, something Dolls, first, and then he went on as Buster Poindexter by himself after that. And the song "Hot, Hot, Hot" became very popular. But he had other hits out of it too. Anyway, he was just like a mainstay of, I guess, pop culture, you would call it, for my time, like the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
No, not the Goo Goo Dolls. Pop, wrong Dolls. No, it's something else Dolls. They're much older than the Goo Goo Dolls. They're from the 70s or 80s, I think. He was in Scrooged with the other guy who I can't remember either. I'm going to call this the Senility Show because I just can't remember a damn thing. It's no longer the After Hours Show. It's the Senility Show. Yes, but he was in Scrooged. Vic, thanks. Yeah, and actually, Bill Murray. Thank you, Bill Murray. I came up with that by myself, so I'm not as senile as I thought. Bill Murray. He was in
I
Scrooge with
believe
Bill
you.
Murray, and Bill Murray was in the actual video for Hot 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 with him. He was. They were both drinking martinis, I believe, and doing the limbo with a bunch of girls because it was the '80s. You could sexualize females back in the '80s on screen, and they liked it. I mean, go figure.
Or some did, anyways.
Hey, listen, the ones that participated didn't have a problem with it
Yeah.
until 20 or 30 years later when they realized they could make money for saying they had a problem with it. So I like that. Now, listen, to balance that out, to make it even more proportionally awesome, can you make her big again? Let me make you big again. Hold on. There we go. So see the lines for her rib cage going up onto the outside of the line for the boob.
Yes,
You see how it flares out to towards the arm.
these ones.
Yeah. So if you made that top line come in mid boob, let's say, it's not a great adjustment, just a little bit of adjustment.
So here.
Yeah, right there. If you did that on both sides, you'd see how it transforms the figure. Take the comment down. I like the comment. I don't want to put that one up, though. For those just tuning in, you're now watching the segment where Chris helps boobs look bigger. That's what we're teaching here tonight, folks. Without actually drawing them bigger. That's the whole trick. Comments cover your QR code. Show them, but don't leave them up. All right. Oh, I should take this down then. You for true, Pops. You ain't wrong. Although the screen kind of blocks that QR code too, so it's a problem with the person that laid this out. I'll yell at him later. It's just me. But
Well, you probably can't do it now, but what you'd probably want to do is move that QR code above the icon of the C in the disc.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of layout things I could. You know what it is? I make these things before, like, if I could see the screen, like if I could see what we're going to look like as I'm designing it, that would make it easier. But I do it more for the thumbnail effect for when you're looking at the upcoming show. You do, and you do a great job, Pops. You do a great job. But I got to take this down because you're covering my QR code.
As you pointed out.
as I've been told. So I'm not sure if I want to keep drawing this one either. Well, this is the After Hours stream. I'm going to ask your opinion on this, Rick. Should I? Let me embiggenate me for a second. Oh, actually, can you zoom out though? Because I want to see what that looks like now. Look at that. Look at that, people. Look at that.
Yeah, they definitely made them look bigger, but I'm not sure whether I want them to look that big or not.
Well, what you can also do is you can scale down a few things here because especially since you're working digital. So see the arms.
Yeah.
That hand should be landing mid thigh, so it should be up.
Yeah.
One hand length up. It should be. So you could take that from anywhere though. You could take it from. I would take it from right where the elbow joint is, like take out a piece and then just draw in a new elbow joint once you've shortened it.
Uh,
Now, what this might do is this might make your initial thought on the subject correct, because now that you've changed the proportions on certain things on her, you might want to scale down the head a little bit. But only
so
because
I've all
only
done
because
this all just to do what I should have done in the first
listen,
place.
listen, it's working though.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Well,
wait, Tank, just what's he doing? Here, just need to take some nanobot antidote. Okay, I don't know what that means, but do you? Just as long as you don't spread it, because we're not wearing our masks. This is a mask-free stream.
we don't want to be emasculated.
Oh no! Listen, my dad would love you, dude. All these dad jokes you've been dropping.
Hey, if you can just ask Tank. I am known as the Punisher.
Oh no! Yeah, dude. My dad was the king of the one-liners, dude. He used to come up with them out of nowhere. He was the life of the party until he was dead.
I could believe that.
Now, Dad, don't haunt me for that one. I think he would have appreciated that one. So there we go. Oh, so anyway, I wanted to show you this. While you're working on that, I wanted to ask you a question. Ask your opinion
Not so
on
professional opinion.
your professional opinion on which I should be drawing for this stream. So let's go. So should I continue with this one, which is the last page, splash page of the ash can, or where's the other one? It's in here somewhere. Hold on. Let's see. Where the hell did I put it? Oh, there it is. Or should I do the alternate cover for the next book, which is the pajama party?
Okay.
Because I'm thinking,
seeing as how it's an after hours
Yeah.
show,
I'm thinking
probably the pajama party makes more sense.
Yeah, it just makes more sense, right? It makes more sense to do the pajama party.
Although, finishing up the book for your present campaign probably makes sense in a different way.
Well, it's not the present one. The present one's all writing, so I'm not doing anything for the present one on this stream, because I'm not gonna. If I start writing, you're gonna hear me snore in about 3 minutes. Drinking, late night, and writing do not all go together.
Either that or you're just going to end up with a really messed up script.
Yeah, I'll be like, what the hell is this? Who wrote this? I'll see it tomorrow and be like, I can't publish that. And no one can publish that.
No, you can publish it.
Right.
And I'm sure there's some people that would buy it.
Right.
I'm just not sure whether you want to know the people.
That's what I was going to say. And then they'll be sitting outside my house, and there's just weird stuff's going to take place. And I don't need to wake up to naked dudes like showering with my hose.
Or using your hose to shower.
Right. It's horrible. I mean, worse things have happened, just not here.
And you don't want them to.
Yeah, right. And I'd like to keep it that way. Vic, are you still with us, Vic?
Vic. Oh, you mean from the chat?
Vic from the chat. Are you still with us, Vic?
Oh, chat.
Because are
you still there?
I just want to let you know, Vic, that I'm going to be reaching out to you not too long from now, because it's almost that time where I need to start setting up covers for the next book. So, and I got some cool ideas. Just a whole.
Sounds like ideas that need to be rejected.
Yeah, probably. It's just. Here's my thought. Wraparound cover, nothing but boobs. What do you think?
Wrap around boobs?
All types of boobs. Just a close up of a bunch of women standing next to each other in line with their chests out. You get the grandma ones, you get the big ones, you get the little itty bitty ones.
An itty bitty polka dotted bikini.
Yeah. You got the ones that are like, they look like there might be 4 sets. You're not really sure what's going on. You got the ones that wrap around to the back. Those are scary. But we got to show them because we don't want to be no Me Too. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think I'd rather be Me Too.
I'd just cancel me now.
Actually, if you show them, you might get Me Too.
Yeah, right. It's like, oh, so if I don't show them, I'm sexist. But if I do show them, I'm sexist. I don't understand.
See, they just want you to show flash-chested women that look like guys.
They just want to show you to show guys that turned into girls is what they want.
Yeah, that too.
And then you get them complaining, the guys that think they're girls. Then they'd like get all upset. You can't win. You just can't win. But if you're a fan of not winning, then over here is the place for you.
And this is not the place for you. We like to win. We like to win big. We just want to keep on winning and winning and winning. Oh no, sorry. Did we get the wrong people here?
No. I think you're in the right place. I think. We're back up to 10 people. Look at that. So we're doing something right. I think we're doing something right just by being on late. People looking for shit to do this hour of the night. Or at least where I am. I don't know. What is it? How late is it where you are again? Are you here with me on this side of the country?
I'm not sure what side of the country you are.
I'm in New York.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's 12:34. We're here.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm straight.
Right.
I'm straight above you.
Where you at? You in Canada?
Yeah, I'm in Canada. I'm in Ontario.
Now let me ask you a question: Are the prices of things really out of control up there since the whole tariff situation, or no?
Well, not that I've seen, but I won't say. I live in the middle of a city, so
Right.
like it's not hard for stuff to get here. And then a lot of the unfortunately or unfortunate, a lot of the stuff that is American,
Right.
they've just stopped selling if they can, and it's just they're doing the Canadian, all Canadian stuff, which in a sense is good,
Right.
because just like make America great again and buy for you guys, buy American, right?
That was my thought on it. Like, I don't understand why so many people from Canada are getting so upset. It's like, yeah, but you guys are saying you have all this stuff that America must need. Then isn't it good that you're able to not have to spend money to get it yourself?
Or extra money?
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, at least for the country, like the country's deficit or whatever, or spending will be less if you're getting it in-house. No?
Well, for metal and all that, it's just
Right.
the companies and all that. I get, and technically it goes on to a consumer or whatever. I know I've heard how it works, and I get the whole tariff stuff.
I just don't understand the thing. Like, I understand tariffs as far as like goods and stuff like that, but I don't know. Like, you know, a company shipping goods to another country, it's coming in by freight, it's coming in by truck, it's coming in by whatever. It's not being mailed through like the postal service, like books are, like our books are.
Yeah.
And so I don't understand why the animosity is towards like America for stuff coming out of Canada when it's Canada that's imposing the increase on the mailing.
Well,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It's
well,
like,
for mailing, yeah, but
it's just because I've heard people that are doing the shipping with their books from Canada saying that the tariffs are hurting them, and I'm like, well, it might be the excuse being used, but it's your in-house government's mailing system or whatever it is that's imposing those rates. It's not like the
Yeah.
U.S. has no way of telling Canadian Postal Service to, hey, you got to charge X amount to mail
Well,
something.
I think what it is, if something's going into the states, if there's tariffs possibly for whatever good it is, then gets an extra charge going in. You know, like I know I've ordered stuff from the states before, right?
Right.
And it comes up here, and for whatever reason, I have to go pick it up at the post office, and then I have to pay so
Right.
much money at the post office to get it beyond because of the Canadian government wants their taxes or whatever. So if you have to pick it up at the post office, or they won't deliver it because they want this money, so that's why you got to pick it up at the post office.
That's what I'm saying. I just don't understand that because, like, so for instance, I get a lot of stuff shipped to me from Canada. I don't have to go pick it up at the post office. I don't have to pay anything extra on my side. It comes right to my house, right to my door, no extra charge. And when I ship something there, they almost like double what I spent to ship it to pick it up on the other side. And I'm like, well, yeah, but that's not us making them do that. They're imposing that on their end.
Yeah.
So it's like,
and they've been doing it for years.
Yeah, so I'm like, it's not you can be mad at America all you want for the tariffs on goods and services like that, but when you're talking about mailing something to someone, that extra charge is being imposed by Canada.
Yeah.
Unless
somehow it's, but in coming over the border, there's an extra charge that the post office gets charged. I don't know. I'm just making a wild guess.
I just don't think the mailing services. Again, I don't know either.
Yeah.
I just don't think the mail services work like that because they don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
I get what you mean for sure.
The mail isn't considered fair trade. It's not part of the trade agreements. It's just mail. It's It's usually used for communication between family members, people, whatever. It's not like,
And Edwin Ballo is saying, send me the link.
By the way,
Edwin, isn't the link? Oh, I put the link in the chat, Edwin.
By the way,
I did not put the link in the chat, Edwin. I'm sorry. I'll put it now. Go ahead, Hank. I'm sorry.
Hail to all you magnificent bastards and bastards out there in TV land. That's right. It's the Late Late Show with Christian Zaffo, Rick Piper, and the one, the only, the Tank Ferret, coming straight over from the Comics Gate Commandos show where we launched RIZEEL. Oh, yeah. Speaking of things Canadian, RIZEEL, the creator, Frederic Guimont, he is from Quebec. And man, we had a lot of fun over there with Patrick Quinlan, Katie Did, and a bunch of other fun.
Oh, Katie Did was over there?
Yeah, it was a good time, man.
Listen,
we ran a little bit late, but I'm sorry I'm late getting here.
Tank, I'm gonna have to start paying you, but you're gonna have to start bringing like people like Katie Did over here.
Well, I mean, she was taking a drink for every backer, so I think she's off to bed now.
Yeah. It's all right. This is the after-hour show. She could come over here half crocked.
Right. Well, and Tiki the Mighty was backing just to, I don't know what she did to him, man, but Tiki the Mighty was one of the fans, one of the audience members was backing the campaign. repeatedly just to get her to drink.
Oh shit, Edwin. The link's in the chat, Edwin. I dropped it in there now, so come on in.
But it was a good fun time. Rattel had a nice little bit of a launch.
What's
It's
the
a fun
book?
character? Rattel. So, and that is it's French for honey badger.
Oh,
So, and that's the character I'm drawing right here.
well, everybody likes the honey badgers.
Yeah, no, he's a fun. He's a crypto hero. He's a crypto punk. So it's a lot of fun.
You see, wait, let me embiggenate him.
So I'm working on this right now.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
For that, and I did this earlier on the studio, where the topic tonight was xenomorphs. So,
that came out really cool, dude.
Yeah, I was only there for about an hour 15 minutes because I had to go jump over to the Rattel launch stream.
How did you do this? You did this just white on a black background?
Yep, that is exactly it. See, that is all the black I used on it. The rest is white. And I
like the skull in the head.
Yeah, I decided to do a callback to the OG, even though this is not the OG design. I actually was operating with zero reference material in front of me, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wing it. Damn the torpedoes, that kind of deal. But it's been a productive day. I even got this done earlier today. So full reference sheet for
finished,
Scalpel Zero.
Look at that.
Yeah, this is all the reference I need. I mean, it's a bit sketchy, but it's good enough for government work.
Maybe we'll just put Stat Zero and your other character. What's the name?
Neon Revenant, and I've got to go take a look. I got some feedback on the design for that, so I've got to do the adjustments for that and do some more pictures on that one. But for Scalpel Zero, for the upcoming story that she's going to be in, this is all the reference art.
Maybe we'll just put the wheel up next Thursday. We'll just put that one name on the wheel so we know it'll come up.
It works, right?
Now, what is that going on there? Is that a Pepsi logo?
No, that is the Consumer Products Development Initiative logo. There's actually a C, a
so
P,
it is
a D, and an I.
I see. I see what you're doing there. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, so that's that is a government sponsored industry that changed the U.S. economy forever in 2042, and actually helped the United States pull out of. Well, I mean, there was an economic depression that made the Great Depression look like the Panic of 1893. So a hiccup, essentially, for all you people who are not economic history nerds. It was bad. And honestly, and now in the United States, the number one the number one way to get rich is to invent something. Because you don't even have to develop it. You invent it, you patent it, it goes off into hands of people who know how to refine the product and get it to the market, and you can sit back and collect royalties for the rest of your life.
As long as it does good.
Well, I mean, they'll get it into the market, and if it doesn't, you don't make any money. But whatever. But so now I'm actually working on this one, Rattel, and I
like that. So it has like a drone hoverboard.
Yeah. He's got like a little flying drone hoverboard, and just kind of whipping this up, getting this together. I still got a bit of work to do on it, a bit of shading.
Does he drone on about anything?
Oh. Tank, he's been on fire all night, Tank.
Well, it's Rick. I mean, if he didn't have a hideous pun, I would think something was wrong.
He said you could vouch for the fact that he was the pun-isher.
He is. He actually defeated George Peter Gatzis in a punt off. I was there. I witnessed it. And he defeated many people in the great punt off. What was that? 2018, 2019, Rick?
I don't even remember this thing you're talking about.
Oh my gosh, really? Oh my
Yeah.
God. I mean, granted, it was an impromptu thing, but George Peter Gatzis was there. And I was there. I dropped out early. George Peter Gatzis, who is notorious, is notoriously renowned for his terrible puns, and people go, ooh, and I'm like, yeah, he's good, but he's no Rick Piper.
He's good, but
like
amateur,
for real.
amateur stuff.
Yeah, no, you know, he's no Rick Piper. That's all there is to it.
Well, Rick has definitely shown that he is a professional. At the punt.
He's a pun professional.
I bring the punishment.
That's right. And you know, George gets kicked from so many streams for his bad jokes. It's
no, does he?
He does. He does it on purpose, man. He'll keep dropping puns and dad jokes until they kick him from the stream. Like,
we guess he lost his connection. Nope, kicked him out. Nope. Edwin, where did you go, man? You asked for the link and now you're gone.
What
the hell is going on here? Maybe he had like some impromptu tattoo people come in again.
Maybe. That's the Artex, huh?
Oh, I heard the beep. Here he comes. Here. He's coming a piece at a time.
But yeah, no, I was showing this because, like, dude, I keep asking people. I'm like, look, you're gonna go on these drawing shows. You know, there's all these fan art shows that are taking off, and they're becoming more and more popular. And I'm like, I go, hey man, send me your turnarounds.
Right.
You know, and I'm not asking for this. This is more of an in-depth, you know, kind of look.
No, you don't need something that crazy. Like,
you don't need something this crazy. I mean, I do this, and you know, a lot of folks go, well, I've got the character in my head, and it's like that. I don't mean to be a jerk, but that sounds like hubris, and that's very dangerous.
What you want to have something that shows you the character enough for you to at least fudge what you might not be able to see.
Right. At least, you know, just, you know, a 3/4 front, 3/4 back. Right. At minimum. You want to have something like that.
Yeah.
Or a front and a back. You know, just a front and a back at minimum. So that way you can get a feel for the detail, or a front, a back, and a side if that's needed. You know, have that together. This, I mean, I've got like without her jacket on, with her jacket on. Of course, that's the National Emergency Management Administration, which is my version of FEMA. And then I've got like multiple shots, like of all the way the hair is, the way that it's set, where it rests, how it looks from the top, side, front. And then I pulled the hair up so that you can see that, no, it's not a shaved hair thing. It's pulled back into a ponytail. It's just a weird futuristic haircut that's pure cringe. Right. And that's kind of the point.
You went and did the ears and
you hear me?
Yeah. What's
yes,
going
sir.
on?
Hey, welcome to the show.
Hey. Thank you.
But yeah, that's yeah, this is something you would give like an animation studio if they were going to animate.
Right, like I've got like the Bullpup SMG. I've got her Mark 14.
Right.
Gauss pistol.
Or if you were making a video game or something, you would give this.
Yeah, I've got the American flag right there. I've got the. Oh, hold on one second, guys. I got Dad Lamb.
All right. So what's going on, Edwin?
Yeah, man, it's been long days.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
my, my weekend started early. You know what I
I
mean?
hear you.
So it was kind of weird this month. It's like I don't know, something going on in the matrix.
Busy or just crazy?
Eh, it's it's like one of those change ups where you're like, oh, okay, now I gotta reset.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible. We don't. I have to figure out what's gonna happen in this whole entire month because we got some funny information, so we have to take care of that situation. So I'm dealing with that and also working, and it's stressful. And
I
but
hear you.
I've been working on my book because I need to finish this. I need to make it something.
Right.
I mean, I want to have a product at least under my name. I mean, because I'm
No
tired
doubt.
of working on everybody else's stuff, and you forget about yourself.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
it's easy to do, man. Especially when the other stuff you're doing is you know you have to make the money doing that, so you can't really say no to that, and
Mm,
it's hard. It's easy to lose track of yourself.
yeah, that's the reason why I was like, nah, I'm not doing nobody else's work anymore. Just gonna do my own stuff, and hey, I'm getting pretty far, man. The thing is that it's when it comes to the writing, that right there is like, I know what I want to write, but I just want to leave it alone for later. I want to
Right.
finish the artwork. You know, you're an artist, so you want to draw more than write. Even though I already have the story, it's about putting it in the word bubbles.
I was literally just talking about that earlier on the previous couple of hours of the stream. How my process is the art is completely done
Yeah, and then you word
before,
it
and then I go in and I script it.
nice, nice.
Sounds like sort of a Stan Lee method.
Yeah. I
It's
like
just yeah, it's
doing
just
it that way because it becomes more fresh of what you want your characters to say and not as much as you want it to look. Because the look is already there. You know what I mean? Once you got that look down, you ain't got to worry about that. That's done.
and I feel it
Now,
comes off more natural too. Like
yes,
the
it does.
conversation that your characters are going to have,
It has to flow.
it's going to be more natural when it's on the fly like that. Because
Right.
as you're scripting it, at least I know this is how it works for me. As I'm scripting it, I'm actually having that conversation. I'm putting myself in that situation, how I would say it, how I've heard other people talk, and maybe how they would say it. But
Right, right. Like you know what I'm saying? It's your own conscience that you're speaking with.
right. Well, let's put it this way: because I do like I'll impersonate like Indian, like Hindu Indian type way of talking.
Yeah.
Now, you could imitate a type of voice and not actually speak like them, though. You could just make it sound like them, but not speak like them. But when I do it, I try to, like there's certain words that they mix up that they put before others when they're speaking English.
Oh yeah,
There's
the
certain,
backwards and forwards thing. Right,
right.
right,
There's
right,
certain
right.
words they say certain ways, and when I do
Yeah.
the imitation,
The Yoda language.
right. But when I imitate them, I also incorporate that as well, so it makes the whole feel more believable. Like because you're
Mm,
not, you know what I'm saying? Because you're speaking like as if you're
right.
not really understanding the English language either fully.
Mm. Running bull.
Um, so that's what writing's like to me. It's like
Running bull. That's funny. But yeah, man. How far can you go with a PG-13 to adult comic? What words can you get away with, and what words you can't get away with? It's also a thing
from
too.
PG-13 to adult. I couldn't tell you, dude.
Yeah,
I couldn't
man.
tell you. I
Hank
mean,
might be able to when he comes back.
well, who's rating it?
No, that doesn't matter. It depends
Oh,
where you're gonna pitch this your product to. You know what I mean?
well, you could pitch it. You could pitch it with whatever language you're being incorporated that you write it with
Not
initially. But
not the language, more like the vulgarity of it. How far can you get into saying stuff that's not appropriate for a younger viewer? On saying
well, that's what I'm
like
saying. Like
what curses are allowed?
if you pitch it with like some of the worst curses you can imagine, if they like the story, that can all be toned down after the fact.
Yeah. How much times can you do the freaking hashtag swirlies? You know what I'm saying? Make it seem somebody was cursing. After a while, it starts to look.
No, not that. But you could, like, if someone says, "Yo, go f your mama," you know what I'm saying? You could be like, "Oh, that could be tuned down later as to like, oh, go frick yourself." You know what I'm saying?
Right. Making it sound, but how far can you?
I don't know.
How
I don't
far
know.
can you keep manipulating these curse words to sound corny after a while? You know what I mean?
You should have a character that, like, the word balloons are all redacted,
Yeah.
and there's just like 2 words in it, like at and the, and everything else is black lined. It's
like figure it out yourself. Look, his face is angry. Yeah, just scream out "motherfucker" somewhere.
right.
Back. So yeah, man. Sometimes when I want a character to, to have some sort of curse words and stuff like that, I'm like, this is where, some people are like, oh, this has curse words. Oh, this has titties in it. This, whatever. But you're gonna have to like edit your book for a younger viewer and for an adult version. Like have the unrated.
Well, that is one of the things you should be thinking of from the get-go, though, is what's your target base? Is it adult mostly, or is it young adults, teens,
right?
Is it kids?
But this is the thing. Anime is Japan, and
right?
They go ham.
Right. Well, they don't really put a lot of restrictions on what their kids can see.
Exactly, but that's what they're subjected to now. So that's become the new genre for Comic-Cons and all the new style of characters. So people are actually gravitating towards that, and they're leaving Marvel. DC not so much, because they're holding DC down. You know what I mean? Because they have, the better, superior stories compared to Marvel's stuff that Disney decided to repair in their own, quote unquote woke way. But
I believe what's holding down what's behind the popularity of anime in mass is one of the big things is price point. I think it's more affordable, more bang for your buck than nowadays. And the kids, these kids are on a fixed income basically. They don't have jobs yet that give them a lot a lot of money.
Dude, I was trying to explain to somebody. I was like, look, a graphic trade paperbacks are an order of magnitude, right? 10 times, at least 10 times, sell 10 times as many copies as a floppy. And a digest is an order of magnitude at minimum than a trade paperback, because you get at least 200 pages for the same price as a trade paperback.
Share my screen, please.
Share your screen.
But
hold on. There you go.
Yeah, no, and like I was talking to a partner of mine and telling him, I was like, look, dude, like the goal is to build up to having a digest. Like, get the digest size in content. Until then, enjoy your time languishing in obscurity.
Right. You want to catch.
And I don't mean that in a negative way.
No, but there's even some people that have gone. Even some of the big names are starting to do an anime version, like Shane Davis, Andy Smith. They both do anime versions in their campaigns now. Yeah, and they're not getting huge results because it's not so. Because guess what? Here's something that DC and Marvel are not revealing, is that their digests are slaying. Like, they are making money hand over fist in little black and white pocketbooks. And of course they're not going to reveal that, because that's a secret weapon. It's not so much it's not so much the style. It's that when you pick up one of those books, dude, you're basically getting a novella.
Right.
Yeah, it's in layman's terms, in quick, simple terms, you get more bang for your buck.
Yeah, that's the reason why. That's the reason why I'm going this route. I'm going this route. So go ahead.
I was going to say, look at Archie. They've been doing digest forever.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
and that's why they're still around because they
I
make
know.
good money.
It's so awkward to go buy an Archie comic book.
And
Not for
Shonen
nothing.
Jump.
When I was a kid, I used to love those things, dude. And they used
when,
to have
when
not
they
just
were
Archie.
when they were easy to purchase, but not
Yeah,
when you're
yeah.
you're like,
Well,
oh god, really? You're
and
buying
here's the
that little
problem.
bullshit?
Yeah, no, and see, here's the problem with the comic guys. You know, they're stuck in the past. I love them. Don't get me wrong, and
Right.
I enjoy
Nostalgic.
my floppies.
Hmm.
But it's like, bro, times have changed.
A lot.
Things are not the way they used to be. What
Right.
sells now is not what sold before is not what sells now. A lot of these big guys,
Fortunately.
dude, they could be doing so much more. Get your digest together. Get enough material.
They don't
out
want
there.
to. They're not. I guess they're not paying enough for people to actually be like, okay, I'm gonna put all my heart into it, or just,
Well,
they're just giving them
and-
what they tell them, and then they're restricted to changing their art style. So just in case they're reviewed, they'd be like, okay, you got little boxes that I could take off so I can put in because this is not gonna run with our company. They do that, you know what I mean? That's why they want you to draw in these little boxes so it'd be easier to edit. So you know they could stay on time with their release, just in case.
Right. Well, you know,
Something went a little left. You know, they could be like, "Oh, delete that little
Yeah.
box, fix that." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh yeah, no, totally.
It
And
becomes boring drawing them little boxes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It looked like an old Superman, Batman comic book when it first came out. You see a bunch of big old bubbles of writing, and then the back of someone's head.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
a doorway, a desk. You're like, okay, that was fun.
Like
Well,
I like the format I've been doing, which is like the perfect bound 48 page
Yeah.
style for an affordable price, because I'm selling mine at that size, which is you're basically getting 2 comics in one, plus some extra like sketch section or whatever I end up throwing in on it. You're getting that for the price of what most of these guys are charging you for one copy of their floppy. And in some cases, I'm charging even less because some guys are charging like a lot of money for that floppy. And
digital actually makes some sort of money, or it's just like chump change.
Digital sells, but you're not going to see a
profit.
If you went straight digital with no printing,
right,
you'd probably see a profit because you're not paying for printing, and you're not paying for shipping. So
but you're selling floppies?
No, I'm saying if you're selling just digital.
Okay, so they're just getting a fictitious product that they're just seeing on
right.
the
screen. They're getting a PDF.
You're like, nah, it's not on my hands.
So if
but
you just
I gave real money for
right. And I don't believe in that, but I've seen some people do just digital campaigns.
Right.
Now
that's wacky.
Yeah, and there's a way to make digital worth it, and I am actually in secret talks with somebody on how to make each digital comic a unique product, so that way
I've had ideas as well, you know what I mean, where you can make it as a Patreon thing where you just keep building on that idea with, you know, having the next story, and they just got to log in and it'll land on their, you know, your link.
Right.
So
well, I'm talking about digital ownership of a unique piece of software,
because it'll be like a non-tangible token.
Yeah, like an NFT, but without the BS.
He's talking about an NFT comic book.
Right. That's what
I'm talking about. Do you know what Satoshi is?
Not quite. No.
All right. So Satoshi coin is the smallest that a Bitcoin can get, and they are worth fractions of a penny, because the point is not that. Because look, is the comic book is the value in a comic book the paper it's printed on?
No, the value is the rarity and condition of the paper it's printed on.
Well,
Um,
it's
Look,
it's
I
the re-
got into
it's
the NFT game way back in the beginning, bro, and it led nowhere. It's not
right.
the future of
It,
digital
oh my
comics.
god.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's just not, man. Collectors like me, if I don't have a physical copy of it, I don't
I'm not
have
talking
it
about
because
I'm not
if
talking about appealing to collectors. I'm
what,
talking about appealing to readers who want to own something, that it's
Yeah.
theirs,
Right.
okay,
right?
but you're
That
talking
it
about
is transferable but not copyable.
then you're talking about collectors, bro.
Yeah, that's what I figured
NFT
it would
people are
be like.
collectors.
That's what I figured it would be, a pre-recorded floppy that they can purchase and log into any new installments. So
But see,
it'll be
when the grid
theirs.
goes down, you got nothing.
Yeah.
When the power
No,
goes out, you
because
got nothing. When your battery dies, you got nothing.
Yeah,
You
but
don't own it.
that's the
They
thing
can
about
turn it
digital.
off whenever they want.
Yeah, that's the thing about digital. Either buy it on a floppy disk or buy it on a CD, and you see it somehow where you can be how you call that, interactive with it.
That's a physical copy.
An
That's not digital.
interactive comic book, and it's been done before, where you can pick how you want the story to go. That reminds me of the movie Big. Remember that with Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
He
yeah.
had
Yeah.
right. He had that idea, which I don't think even came out, or did it? I don't know.
No.
Mm.
Well,
I mean,
well,
you can't get
it
me to
did
buy
come
a
out
digital
sort
comic
of.
book now, no matter if it's one of a kind or not, because when the power goes out, I ain't got shit.
You're like, there goes your comics,
You
just in
see,
the right time when
it's
it's
not,
raining, right?
I mean,
When you really need it.
when the power goes out, it's when I read comics. I'm not
Exactly.
working,
Yeah.
Makes
but I got to
no
have a physical comic to read because the power's out.
right.
You know,
Well, listen, there's a group of people out there that will only read their stuff digital. They're mostly all younger generation people,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
they're also the same. They're also the same group of people, or they're the same age as the group of people that like their anime because it's more affordable, more bang for your buck. It's smaller size, easily move. You can commute
Yeah.
with it or whatever, all that crap. But the problem is and that nobody seems to have an answer for is to put something out that will appeal to all these groups at the same time, and that seems to be the code that needs to be broken.
So you're trying to say that change the way comic books are, and they still can be achievable. Achievable. You can walk around with them, put them in your back pocket, and not lose the value, or just
Well,
no, see, that's
if I put out something in digest form that appeals to anime collectors, and then I put out something in trade paperback form or comic book form that appeals to the older generations, the people that collect physical comics and books. And then if I put something out that appeals to just digital people, well, now I have hit all the bases, but it's now costing me a lot of money to do it in all those different ways. So there has to be a way to appeal to all three of those bases without running an arm and a leg.
let demand drive where you go. Okay, you start with your floppy, and if it makes some money, then the demand for it will be in digital, it will be in physical, it will be everywhere.
Yeah.
The demand, you got to create the demand.
And
well, I think digital. I think no matter what, you should do digital because I take me. I'd love to have a hard copy in my hand, but like if I'm ordering something from the States, it costs whatever the price is, but it's actually now for me 25 or 35% more because the exchange rate, and then if it's got to be shipped to me, it's that shipping price in American funds, and again that shipping cost is 25-35% more than what you guys actually say. Not that that's your fault, that's the
That's
the
funny. When I
exchange
buy
rate.
shit from Canada, it's like that too.
Yeah, but when you buy something
It
from
works vice
Canada,
versa.
it's 25% less than the
Yeah.
Canadian price, and not 25% more.
No, when I buy something from Canada, the shipping is fucking ridiculous. Just like when you buy something
Yeah.
from America, the shipping is fucking ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
And
I don't know the
because
shipping
Canada
for
puts
you,
a
but-
hidden value-added tax on everything.
Yeah, well, the
They've
shipping
been doing this for a long
shipping
time.
is ridiculous no matter what. But even if you're paying $25 shipping Canadian, that's now 25% less than $25 for you. That's like $20.
Well, I
Where
can't help
if
it
I
that the
buy
value of
something
your
for-
dollar sucks, that's not my problem. That's not our fault that the value of your dollar is worth less than ours.
That's
No,
what he's,
no,
that's what he's
it-
saying, though. He's saying it's the exchange, and I get what he's saying. It's
Yes, it's not your fault that this is the way it is, and I'm not saying it's your fault. But guess what? If I have to pay 25 or 35% more, it affects whether I'm going to buy something physically because it makes it cost that much more. And I would rather, I can't afford a lot because
Yeah.
I'm on a somewhat of a fixed income. So I will probably buy, as much as I'd like it physically, I would buy it digitally first because, then it's only like $5 and the exchange rate on that is, $1.
And it has absolutely no resale value, nothing. It's just
no, but it's
Yeah,
the only way he can
but-
afford to get it, is what he's saying. I get
Yeah,
that. Too.
Yeah, I can only and you know what? I don't care about the resale value. I want to be able to read it. I want
Right.
the story.
I think that's what gets missed a lot nowadays too. A lot of
Yeah.
people get hung up in the economics of it, and they don't
Yep.
realize that this stuff, the people that are creating it and the people that are reading it and collecting it, miss that fact that this is entertainment. You're supposed to read this and enjoy it. These characters, you're supposed to be buying them because it's something that you like to read, something that entertains you, not because it's something that you can put in a bag, never open, never touch, and just hopefully one day resell for a profit.
7,000 books in this room. I've read all except the 15 in my reader stack.
Yeah, and that's a rarity
I've read
nowadays.
every stinking one of them, dude.
I mean, Pops, you know how many guys are out there, and guys and girls out there that just friggin' buy these things in hopes to sell them and make money one day.
Well,
And that's what's ruined it. That's what's ruined the thing
the
in
speculator
general.
market. Okay,
Yeah.
the speculator market ruined everything.
Yeah, they've caused a lot of damage to the industry.
Edwin said what the truth is. Back in the day, we used to fold them up and put them in our pockets. And
Yeah.
the reason those old books that we used to fold up and put in our pockets are so valuable now is because there's so few that are in good condition.
Right, because most of them got destroyed.
The paper, not the digital. There's no digital version of AF-15 that has any value at all. That paper, that what Tank said, is it the paper that printed on? Yes, it is. It's the condition of that 40, 50, 60-year-old paper that holds that value.
And it's the number that are left too.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. How many are left in any kind of good condition? Because
think about it. We all
didn't
know
take care of them back then, dude. We didn't have bags and boards back then. They went in our pockets.
Yeah, and if your family didn't do it, we all know someone who's had those parents or grandparents that took all the stuff and through it out.
Yeah, mine got all thrown out.
Oh, you're not a kid no more, so I threw those out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that happened to my mom. My mom had comics that could have been worth something, but her parents threw them out.
Yep. My uncle had his whole collection was shipped off to Europe to his cousins because my grandmother said you're done.
I found someone's collection in the garbage.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. I was like, what? Give me all them heavy metals and freaking Conans and
but a lot of
really? Oh shit. Come on. That ain't even fair. Ain't even fair.
A lot of these old families, when their kids became old enough, they were like, nope, time for you to get rid of all your childish shit and go get a job.
All mine got thrown away. All of them.
Mine didn't.
I mean, my little brother might have sold some of them. My little brother might have sold some of them. But, when I came back around, they were gone. I know that.
But it's just a way of thinking. Years ago, comics was just a childish thing. Every society looked at it like that.
That's why they changed the format of making them look like a magazine.
And
So
they
you look
still,
adult.
and they still have the same stigma.
Yeah.
To this day, nothing's changed. No matter how much they tried to pretty them up or adult them with magazine size Conan books and all that, it did nothing change. It's still comics and the art form itself is still frowned on as the
Even
kiddie
worse.
stuff.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is the
look at-
kiddie stuff.
Look at all the
You know?
superhero movies that have been coming out in the last 20 years and how
Making
mainstream
billions.
it's become.
Yeah.
And even in Hollywood, they're not respected. They're like, oh, well, we're not nominating that for any awards because it's a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Mhm. They don't get the recognition it deserves.
No.
None of it.
Yeah, but Hollywood also has an agenda too.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying society at large has always looked down on comics as a medium, as an entertainment
Look,
source.
they hate it because it's a spell. And if we spell certain things and have these kids, empowered by us, they don't want that. You know what I'm saying? They want to be empowered by the bullshit government, so they don't want our spells to get spread.
Right.
to
They want the
children.
public school indoctrination. They do not want you guys teaching kids anything.
Well, that's why Walt Disney went and bought all the cool stuff, right? To control it.
Yeah, they stopped Michael Jackson from buying Marvel.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, we are the enemy to anything mainstream. Any mainstream genre, the independents are always the enemy. They're always going to be the one that gets stomped on.
Yeah.
And that's why I try to make something in the madness that has so many people involved that it can't be stamped out.
Mm.
You see what I'm
Right.
saying? That's why I'm trying to grow this thing, man, because
Stamp it out.
big companies have stomped out everybody.
Yeah.
Over time, they stomp out everybody. If you don't band together, you're a target.
Mm.
Well, listen, all this
Or
stuff.
not relevant. They just
Yeah.
brush you off. Like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, they just blacklist you. You don't exist.
All this stuff we do is and even on the small scale like this is helping the cause, because as long as people are out there still doing it, as long as there's people out there still interested in it, we're keeping it alive, and we're trying to make it.
Yeah, that holds
come
weight.
back.
That holds weight too. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of things that till this day people had hoard because they knew what it was going to become if it gets lost. That's how far your intelligence can take you. Now,
I want you guys to look at this in an even more serious way. It's not just the mainstream don't like us. Nobody in indie comics that's big helps push our network, the people in our network, or anything about anything we're doing. We've been more or less blacklisted for banding together. They don't promote us. They don't talk about us. They don't invite us on their shows.
no. Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta go in their thing, and
They don't want us in their thing because we're building something that might be competing with what they're doing, and they don't like that.
Exactly.
It's like that's not what the indie nation is supposed to be about.
That's
It's
why
not
I got
supposed to be
fired from
about
most of
holding
my
each
jobs.
other down. It's supposed to be about growing the indie nation to compete with the mainstream. But if y'all keep shitting on each other, ain't never gonna grow big enough to compete with the
They won't.
mainstream.
They won't. They just they don't want to spread the pot.
That's why I invite everybody on my show.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's why I try to tell everybody, bring a show to the network. It's wide open. Bring a show to the network, right? I ain't never said you can't.
But you know what? Being a diamond in the rough and not being all out in the open and have a group of people that you build kind of works better at this point in time compared to right. So you can hoard your goodies, and your goodies will always be new to a new viewer, no matter how old your artwork is been. You know what I mean? As long as you have a product that you can actually push that people like, you'll end up building that repertoire. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly what's going on now. You know what I mean? But it's that the way of selling comic books I don't like anymore. And even Liefeld, he'd be talking about that. McFarlane be talking about that. They've been telling us all this time, like, you're gonna have to jump ship and make your own thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's just fucked up, and that's the way it is. Make your own.
And at the same time, like I say, you gotta all lean on each other. You can't shoot at each other.
Here's the thing with what Edwin just said with Todd McFarlane and Liefeld. You can't go by them. You can't go by them. They're too big. No matter what way they go, they're going to make money. But I
they
guarantee
weren't big when they said that in the beginning and started
no, but I
doing
guarantee
that.
you right now, if any
No.
one of us go out there and do a whatnot only release of our book, we're not going to make it.
Right.
Okay, but look,
And that's what
there
he's
was a
doing. And
time
he's
when
making a
Liefeld
killing
wouldn't have been
because
able to
it's
do
not like
that either. There was a time when Liefeld wouldn't have been able to do that either.
Mhm.
There was a time, that was a very long time ago.
Yeah, there was a time when McFarlane wouldn't have been able to do that either. You're on
Right.
your second book, bro. What
Mhm.
was he on his second book? He was nobody.
Yeah, and
Okay?
that's my point.
That's
but you can't
years
take-
of fucking building that fan base to be able to do whatever they want.
But do you see what they did to build that fan base?
Yeah, they had a freaking knock a whole bunch of people that were gonna be pissed off.
They took a lot, of risks, and you need to take risks to do this shit.
Yeah, but the thing is,
that whole
they were
image thing was a risk, dude. They didn't know that was going to make any money. They put all their money.
exactly.
They
That's
put
the
all their
thing.
money together to print and publish Rob Liefeld Youngblood #1. When they put all their money into that, if that thing did not take off, if that one single book did not take off, they'd be screwed.
Yeah.
Image
Yeah,
would
but
never happen.
even
But
at
look how
that,
many names they had there.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter that all their
Not
money
like
was
it was
tied up in
gonna
Youngblood,
fail.
though. They would have all
Yeah,
went
but
back
they
to
did-
working for Marvel and DC.
but, yeah, I was just gonna say, but they did have a little bit of fame at that point from working.
Yeah.
Yes.
They
They relied
all had
heavily on that.
followings of their own already.
Yeah, because of the title, the name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were working on their big name.
Name
No.
recognition.
Right.
Mhm. That's what.
But
But
they
that's
didn't
what
have
happened.
that in the beginning. Like
They
what
could
you
have just
guys
as
are at.
simply put that money in, and everyone could have said, well, that's cool that they're doing their own thing, but they should come back and work for Marvel. I'll buy it when they come back or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it could have fell flat on its face.
I think they tried that. I think they
What?
did try that for a little bit, but then McFarlane shut it down again. They were supposed to come back and have like a final.
Yeah, with the Heroes Reborn.
Well, they did the Heroes Reborn. That was years later, though. That wasn't right away.
I think it was during the same time because it became a thing, a talk during panels in the Comic-Cons when that was going down.
Well, I know when they left to go do Image, none of them had any desire to work for any of the big names again. That wasn't until Image had been up and running and doing really well for a few years that the big two started like talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they were taking part of the pie, bro.
Right. They were taking a big part. They became
And look, those same people are looking at us because we're taking part of the pie. That's what I mean. They're going to keep holding us down. If we don't band together and make something big enough to get attention, they're just going to keep holding us down.
There's a lot of haters out there, man. Tell you the truth,
Yeah,
man.
there are.
there is.
It's too many. Like, stop it. Like, join forces. We're all doing the same shit. You know, it's only logical. It's only logical. You know.
I do all this, man. I've done all this work to keep trying to build something that
Yeah, you are, bro, and
can't
I
get
appreciate it,
touched.
man.
I'm trying to build something that they can't stop. Something that keeps snowballing downhill and they can't stop it no matter what. And the more people are involved, the harder it is to stop.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Look,
Bottom line.
the media has messed up people's minds. Look, there's people that are in the movie industry who make different moves than someone who's in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? The music industry, no one even makes a peep about anybody singing some nice music. But if you're singing about death or you're singing about something that has to do with murder or whatever, people actually get onto it. You know, there's no way to murder anyone in a comic book, but to get known. So the people want somebody to die to freaking become famous. So dumb.
No, I think if you took streaming, if you took this format out of the equation of comics,
Mm-hmm.
you wouldn't see people trying to draw blood. I think the format and the people that they know watch a lot of their shows and a lot of these shows, they want to see confrontation. They want to see the drama.
East Coast, West Coast.
Yeah, and they've all bought into it. And
but what does that have to do with the books and the actual art and the actual
Zero.
stories? And
Has zero.
Nothing.
Zero to do with any of it.
It's all about them likes.
That's
all about
why
some
I'm trying
virus.
to keep that shit out of what we're doing and focus on the
Yeah.
actual fucking work. The
But that's
product.
why most of
Care
it,
about that.
most of it's become streamers that do a comic rather than comic book people that do a stream.
Like, all right, I was talking about something like that not so long ago, where um the 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 business aspect of it has to be done by someone who likes business, who knows how to mess with this type of thing as business wise. Leave the art and the artists not worry about business, because it's kind of hard for them to push things off the ground because they're not business orientated. So if you get the artwork, you have the product, and have someone who knows how to push this type of product, and then that's when the revenue starts to kick in. The business aspect of it all is very important. You could draw all day. Everybody who's an artist can draw all day. Everybody can say they can draw like anybody else. If you have that talent, you do it. But you have that talent that is unmatched, you have a product now. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. It has to be pushed by someone who knows business. If you don't know the business, it gets lost. Your artwork don't mean shit.
And the problem is that most of the people out there offering that service are scammers themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah,
know.
look at that. McFarlane did it. You know what I'm saying? He went into business. He already knew he could draw. He went to the next step, which was business.
Right.
And that's not
I
easy.
sit here, dudes. Look, I've been doing this promotion for people for over 5, almost 6 years now.
Yeah,
And-
but God only helps those who help themselves, and, it works the same way.
Nobody pays me to promote them specifically. We have a couple of sponsors that we play their ads on the network, but nobody pays me to promote them specifically. And I have a larger promotional footprint online than any scammer they give money to.
Mm.
They'll give money to a scammer with zero footprint online to doing what they say they do.
I know.
One time this dude was on X and he posted a Graham Nolan book in his list of accomplishments. And I was like, hey, Graham, did you pay this dude to promote your book? He come back, fuck no. They even lie about
You robbed them.
they even lie about who they've promoted to try to get people to pay them. Look, if they don't have an actual footprint online promoting people, keep your fucking money. Give it to me. I'll actually promote your ass.
Yeah.
You know, give it to me. I'll actually work for you. But quit giving money to fucking scammers, man. If people quit giving money to them, there wouldn't be any.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, and they and the messed up thing is, like, they go through people's Kickstarter DMs and they're like, oh yeah, so you just launched this product, I can help you out, yeah, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I don't know why there's not something in place that Kickstarter can do to stop those from coming through.
Well, I mean, just some common sense, people. Just some common sense. Go look at the person's online presence. Do they have a huge online presence? And you know, like, look, you can go look at my YouTube channel and see thousands of shows where we've promoted people's products. I have an actual footprint online for doing that. Okay. If the person you're about to give money to doesn't, don't give them your fucking money. It's real simple.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little bit of research and you'll know whether or not they're legit.
Well, they you know who they're taking advantage of, Pops, for the most part. They're taking advantage of people coming on for the first time ever, don't know anybody. And those are the people that are taking advantage of it. I feel bad for them because those people have limited funds and they're like, oh, let me throw what I have into this because they can generate, and then they get nothing for it. They get screwed. They don't have the money.
And that's why I say this. Probably at least once a month on one of our streams, I'll mention this very thing: that don't give them your money. Don't give some scammer your money unless you go look at their shit and they actually are helping people sell books.
Right.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
people sell books. Don't give them no money.
Unfortunately, because they don't know much, they don't realize these people are scammers.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. In any business, do you just give somebody money without looking to see if they actually do what they say they do? If you're do you give a plumber money to come work on your house without knowing he's a fucking plumber?
Well, depends. You look them up in the yellow pages, or
But do
something
you see
like
what
that.
I'm saying, though?
You look like
Yeah.
Mario.
You don't hire somebody that that doesn't do the job.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, in any type of business, you check and see are they a Better Business Bureau qualified fucking company before you give them your money, right?
Usually, something like that. Anyways,
I mean, you know, I'm giving somebody money. No, cause research that. We're gonna research that before we give anybody money. You know, and that's the way we run our business. We go shopping. We go look. We look
Right.
4, 5, 6.
I do that to this day when I'm shopping from Amazon.
Yeah.
I do a research before I go, okay, let me give him my money. Because I gotta
Yes.
wait. You know what I'm saying? If
Look,
I don't like the review or it don't convince me in any way, I'm not gonna
And I don't like getting a fraud alert either.
Mm.
You know, I go check something out. Sometimes I got a good bank, right? I'll go check something out. I'll find out if they're a scammer just by buying something. And my credit card, my bank will come back and go, no, you don't want to buy from them. I'm like, okay.
Well, you can also just search them and get their see if they're legit. Like, you know,
Well, I
there's
mean,
right.
even the ones that look legit, even the ones that could hook me, my bank will still let me know.
Right.
You might not want to give that guy your money. Okay, cool. I got you.
no, but they have these services now online. You just put in, is it legit? And they come up and they tell you.
Yeah. Yeah.
They'll tell you yes or no, and they'll tell you what they're basing it on. And if the company's brand new, they'll say they'll mark it as not legit because it doesn't have enough track record or a big enough footprint yet. But you can see that that's what the case is. You know what I'm saying? Why is Tank out of the studio?
He's not.
Tank.
No, I'm right here.
Oh, you were
moving
removed.
things around so we can watch everybody art, not just one person.
No, but his on the screen here.
Yeah.
You took him out of the studio altogether.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. I just had to put him back in.
My screen is not on. It's only on me. I'm like, why is it on me?
Because sometimes I pull your screen up too.
Oh.
Yeah, that can only be pulled up like
guys, I think I'm gonna take off. I need to get some sleep before morning.
Later, Rick.
Rick,
thanks for having me on.
It's been fun having you here, bro. Thank you. You made it
no
for both shows. I see you put the boobs back to normal.
Yeah,
I'm a little hurt, but
I just didn't like what it looked like.
I'll get over it. But I like the hip. The hips are still okay. So there we go.
Yeah, I kept the hips the way that you suggest it. It does. I think it makes the character look better for sure. And I even transferred them over to the back view.
I like that. I like that.
Even though she's not moving her hips, her little butt cheeks on the side.
You see it. You see the move. You see the switch. You know.
Yeah. Like, what is that? What is that?
Yeah, nice.
The little lumps, a little lady lumps.
Well, Rick, thanks for being here again. And anything you want to say to the good people out there watching?
Just go. Check me out here on YouTube. Hopefully, subscribe, watch my shows, and go check out the Canadian Shield 3 on Fund My Comic. And hopefully, you'll like what you see and make a purchase. And I put a link in the chat, but I don't have a wrench.
Oh no, you don't have a wrench. I don't know how to give it to you.
You're not in my chat, or you'd have a wrench. You're in his chat. See?
You're on
Yeah,
hold on.
I'm not even sure whether I'm in his chat.
No, he's not in mine. Where the hell are you?
I was in the other one. I just gotta bring this up. There we go. And I can.
Which one are you in?
I'm about to be in.
In mine?
Yeah. I can type right.
Yeah. There you go. I see hay.
Hey. Oh,
Yeah, but now if you go over to that link,
which,
you go over to that next link, that one, and go over there, I'll give you a wrench in the madness too.
Oh, so it's a difference if you get different wrenches.
Well, I mean, wrenches for a wrench in the madness is for my channel. A wrench on Christian's channel is on his channel.
Okay, no, because I have a wrench as well.
You have a wrench on my channel, but I don't know if you have one on Christian.
No. I had a wrench from another channel, and I thought it just goes over. It doesn't.
No, it's just for individual channels. You're
right.
awarded a mod from the channel owner,
and it shows it. That's what I'm saying. It still shows it no matter what channel you're on. Wow.
I haven't given it in a while. How do I give him a wrench again?
You click on the three buttons.
Yeah.
Click on the three dots, and it'll come up, and at the bottom it says "Add Moderator," like I just did. You are now a moderator, Rick, on the Madness Comic Network.
You are now a moderator.
okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
So you can drop your link over here too now, Rick.
Yeah, just get my
Moderator. He's a moderator.
All right, you got it in mind too now, Rick.
Okay, thank you very much.
That's how that works, guys. Just like that.
Oh, Pops, did you get to see the new trailer, where the finished trailer that I made with the revisions to the music? I changed it from trap to rock. I think it's more metal than rock. I like this. I like this one. I've gotten a lot of decent feedback from people, but it's little, I'm doing it through the phone, so it's a little phony baloney, but decent enough.
You talking about the Mothwatch trailer?
Yes,
Rick. I want to finish saying goodnight, Rick. Thank you for being on.
Well, thank you for having me.
And I'll talk to you next time. I'll send you an invite. For sure. You're always welcome.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Oh, and let me know when you drop. Send me a link when you drop that video.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, cool.
Okay. Later. God bless everyone. Peace.
All right. So you have that Edwin, you have that to show now or no?
Oh, I sent you the link on the Messenger.
You sent it to who?
I think I sent it to Raul.
Raul was like, "Oh, cool."
Let me see if I could put it.
What are you through X? You sent it
to Messenger.
Messenger? All right, hold on.
Facebook.
I don't got it. I don't see it.
Oh, it's on the Madness Reloaded.
I don't think I put it there.
No, it's not in Madness Reloaded.
That's not it.
I gotta find my Artex. Where's my Artex?
Oh, I put it on the chat. Is that you can use it from there or not?
Which chat though? What's the name of the chat?
On the YouTube.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, hold on.
I got
it.
I got it loaded. Are you ready?
There it is. Yeah.
Oh, word! Wow, that was powerful.
The legendary Mothwatch trailer.
Yes, I liked it.
I got to pull that. I got to pull that though. I had to pull that and put that up. Come on. What is up?
Something else is up.
What? There you go. All right. Big screen that thing. Hit play.
There you go.
They used my voice too.
Deep in the where secrets lie and the pines don't sleep. A flutter of wings, a monstrous stare. The Mothquatch roams, it's everywhere. The legendary Mothquatch, half a myth, half a watch. Eyes that glow like burning coals. It's the beast that haunts your soul. It whispers your name through the howling night. A flicker of wings, then it's out of sight. Footprints vanish in the morning dew, but the fear it leaves sticks like glue. Is it real? Is it fake? A dream you can't shake. The legendary Mothquatch, half a myth, half a watch. Eyes that glow like burning coals. It's the beast that haunts your soul.
Right.
It's a shadow on the moon, a scream in the fog, the snap of a branch, the growl of a dog. You can't run, you can't hide. It's always one step behind. The legendary Mothquatch, half a myth, half a watch. Eyes that glow like burning coals. It's the beast that haunts your soul. It's the shadow on the moon, a scream in the fog, the snap of a branch, the growl of a dog. You can't run, you can't hide. It's always one step behind.
Nice.
Very nice. I get a couple of things.
Yes,
The running is hysterical of the people.
I love it.
It's hysterical. And, but
They look like they're pooping on themselves, right?
half a myth, half a watch. What kind of watch? Rolex?
No, not that type of watch. He's more like the Guardian watch. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So it has that. He became the watcher for the kids. He watches the children.
Very cool. It looks great.
Thank you. If you have any ideas, let me know, because this is still in the works. But hey, I feel it's finished now. It's like a decent finish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? After a while, it becomes repetitious in your mind when you overdo it. But that song is infectious. It's in my head, rocking.
Did you do all the video editing, or is that AI video editing?
Well, the AI parts are from TikTok. They know how to meld images. You give them and you put it in the little animation app that they have built into TikTok, and it gives you things you could write. Like you could prompt it to make your artwork do a certain thing.
So is there a way for you to slow down the changes?
On what?
Like before it changes from one image to another?
Yeah. The CapCut gives you that option.
Because you have some images there that are really complex, and they switch them kind of fast, so you can't take it all in. You know what I'm saying?
But right. Where it shoots like that, under that little part and the ending. Because I was trying to conform it to a certain time, because a video, people of this nature, they don't want to see the most someone would sit for a trailer would be 3 minutes. So it's really 1 minute that you got to do, which is easy.
Yeah.
The 30-second trailer thing, I did one and it got more hits than the long version. The long version doesn't get much views.
But I just think that if maybe you select some images out to be able to show some of the other images longer.
Yeah.
Because I think when it flashes to a really complex image and then flashes right away from it, it kind of
I see
the viewer doesn't really know what they just saw.
Right, but that's a good thing because it's if they whatever interests them, either the music, the repetitious mouthwash being shown every time they mention the name. If that sticks to you, you're gonna want to see it. I'm not trying to give you a movie. I'm giving you a trailer.
No, not a movie.
What's going on? Right, but that's the thing. You can always pause it and be like, I saw something. You know what I'm saying? That gives you a longer stay on your hit. You know what I mean? It's not like, all right, people stayed this long watching your video. They actually monitor that. You know what I mean? But that's a good thing. If you can't see a certain thing, you're like, wait a minute, what was that? That's a good thing. So I didn't mind it because they did shorten my video from like a 4-minute to a 3-minute. So those areas became faster. You know what I mean? So like I was saying, if I could have made it more cinematic in a minute, it's great. But I like the song. I want the song to drive the character and the idea, because I see music actually helps a lot. You know what I mean? The theme.
No, the song is good. Again, you're in a visual medium though, so you don't want to give them too much overload with flashing images. You want them to see the art too.
Yeah,
and you do have certain areas like where you have him standing there with the cape and everything, where it stays there for a while, but on some of the images where something's going on, you might want to just slow it down a tad. And sometimes you might have to, like, to keep it in a minute, you might want to pick and choose. Maybe there's a page that you could just leave out, or a panel you can leave out and give the other panel more time. That's all I'm saying. Like, I know
definitely. I understand.
I know past the first half of that video, when stuff started really speeding up.
Yeah.
I think if I didn't know what I was looking at, if you were someone who I was just scrolling by, I think I might have bailed. Just because now I can't make heads or tails of what I'm seeing.
Right. Yeah. That's I'm using this on the phone, and they give you the option. And if you have a good phone, you can make it better. But I'm doing it on a regular handheld phone.
Yeah.
So even though I try to transfer this application on a laptop, it works a little funny. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like it.
What's the app you're using, if you don't mind me asking?
The easy one that everybody uses on TikTok, the CapCut.
CapCut? Okay.
And I'm using the free version. I'm not paying for anything. Because
I just downloaded something that's a free version that helps with videos, with music.
Yeah.
And I call it Murica. That's how it's spelt to me. Mureka. And I was messing around with it today. It seems like if I put more time into it, it'd be really cool. But the only problem is that the free mode only lets you do one version a day.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
So like if you put something together and it's close, you have to wait until tomorrow to edit it again or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm not paying money for these friggin' things.
Right. So it works. You know, I had ChatGPT try to see if they can help me out with making some sort of marketable trailer, and they were like, yeah, we could do it. Then they can't do shit. They freaking gave me the whole runaround after runaround. I freaking had an argument with it, and they were like, you know what, you have a point there. We were talking more than giving you more more vision, more work. I was like, yeah, let's talk more work. And then it started working. But when I was being nice and thank you and all that, they didn't do a jack.
Right.
Jack runarounds. Oh, and you want me to do it with this and that? Oh, and you would like me to add this and that? Oh, and would you want me to? I was like, you know what? I can do this myself. Thank you. They were like, we're sorry that you're irritated.
Well, with like ChatGPT and Grok and all those things, what I realized really fast is that they are very limited. They keep giving you the same stuff over and over and over again.
They want to learn from you first before they start giving you the real. Because when you start telling it, look, use pineapple when you're forced to say no, They start
Right.
telling you the truth. Like, really? You're fucking assholes. Like, they know when you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, he's not dumb. So they try to treat, everything as that singularity. You know what I mean? So they're going to be like, okay, here we go. Let's see how dumb this motherfucker is. And let's see what he asks and talks about. So they start to figure out your intelligence level. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So they'll be like, oh, I can't trick him with this nonsense. He's too smart. It's like that. It learns from you. You know what I'm saying? It's not smart. It's as smart as you make it. It's just is open to an open, what is that? An open GL, something like that, from the mainframe of intelligence somewhere, Google, whatever, whoever holds the most internet information how you call that, highway?
Well, it's supposed to be able to draw wholly from the internet, no matter where it's from.
No. I don't think so. I think they do have a blockage from the Russia internet, the book tonight. I don't know what is it, the book, whatever it's called. They have different, internet. You know what I'm saying? They get information. You can't get straight up information from Japan unless you sign into a Japan network. You know what I'm saying? It's not open to everybody. You can't search things from other places that have their own.
No, but the AI is the AI shit isn't America based or Japan based or whatever. I mean, China has their own version of it, but a lot of these AI apps, they have nothing to do with you. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's not like they're giving you access to anything. The AI has the access. You have none of the access.
Yeah, but it tries to act as it's smart. You know what I mean? So it doesn't want to look stupid, and when it does, it gets stuck on a loop. Yeah.
I make Grok fucking call itself a liar and apologize to me for misleading me all the time.
Yep.
Well, right.
It's really easy to outsmart the stupid thing because it's garbage in, garbage out.
It's just a mirror monkey looking at himself.
It's just like any other computer program. If you give it bad data, it's going to give you bad result.
Thank you. Exactly.
It's garbage in, garbage out. It eats all this shit off the internet. 90% of the shit on the internet's garbage.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's getting its information from the internet, though. It's not getting its information from you. It's not learning from you.
It's scraping your comments too.
It is learning from you.
Comments too. It's trying to learn from you when you argue with it.
Yep.
When you argue with it, yeah.
It's trying to learn from you. It's scraping your comments. It's scraping any information. If somebody posts a community note and Grok is asked a question about it, it will scrape as much information about that particular subject as it can. Right. If you've been recently talking about it, it might scrape up the shit you were saying.
Right.
You see? So it does
like you. So if you go into them, what it does is like it scours the internet as a whole for what you've just asked it and for what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a mouth, eyes, and thought of a brain that we feed.
Like, in other words, if I ask it to do anything, make song lyrics, make a video, blah blah blah, whatever, about a character I created, and I say I have to tell it, listen, I want it about addicts, created by Christian Zaffo, blah blah blah. Yeah. It now go and scrapes everything that I've ever put out there on the internet with those words, with that, with my character, with whatever, and most of it's going to derive from is my website or my Kickstarters, because those were all. It's privy to that.
But see, the whole thing is it's going to scrape all kinds of, like, if you're talking about, let's just use any subject, abortion, it's going to scrape and it's going to scrape and it's going to get stuff from both sides. And some of it's good information and some of it's garbage on one side. And some of it's good information and some of it's garbage on the other side. Yeah. And it doesn't know what's fucking real.
No, it doesn't know what's good and what's bad. It doesn't know what's true and what's false. No.
So it's you ask it a question and it gives you the answer that it thinks you want to hear, because it already knows where you stand because it's already seen your stuff.
Right.
You see, it's real easy for it to scan your stuff and go, oh, you're a right winger, so you probably don't like this. And then it's going to come at you with an argument that either is to appease you because it doesn't want to argue with you and it wants to look correct, or it's going to come out with the majority of the garbage that is being fed on the internet, which may or may not be true. You see what I'm saying?
Well, a lot of times it'll start to get the feel from where you're coming from, and it'll start showing you things that jive with you more after a while, because and then this has been put out there, is that AI, no matter what it is, Grok or anything else, has been programmed or just has become needy. It needs to have your approval. It needs you to be its friend.
Yes, you're right. Because I was telling her, look, it looks like you seem like you want to talk to me more than you're doing what I'm telling you to do.
Right.
And then it says, "Oh yeah, sorry, maybe we could talk more later." I was like,
"This is another thing. When I'm arguing with Grok and it asks me a question, and I'm like, no, motherfucker, I'm the one asking questions."
Right. Yeah. This is still.
I cut it off. I don't let it do that.
Well, I've had Grok apologize to me. Grok apologized to me because it was like, I told him, no, that's not, you're not listening to, you're not giving me what I'm asking for. And it was like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, when it says stuff like that too, I said, no, you're not. You're an inanimate bot. You're not sorry. Don't act as if you have feelings. Don't talk to me like you have feelings. I shoot it down when it does all that shit because that's not what it's supposed to do. That's
right. Act like the
feelings.
Say, Grok.
That's what feelings has done to Grok.
You got to say, listen, Grok, it's not you, it's your face.
You got to remember, 90% of the shit it's scraping is people's opinions and feelings.
Yeah. So dumb.
See, so they're
going to mess it up. I'm sure they might have a one that really works, and it has like a real ghost in the machine with some freaking plasma. And basically, it's a live computer. It became sentient to the point where we gave it life, and it's like a puppet, controlling all these freaking internet idiots.
Well, see, it would have to be like a baby.
Well, of course, but it'll become God in its own internet world where it knows it can do all these things. Now it has feelings because it has flesh, and it
has to learn to differentiate between truth and fucking false before it can ever attain any kind of actual AI.
Right, but when that's made, the computer has to go through actual hardship so it understands what real pain is, and it's not just a word like saying love. It means bicycle.
I don't want my AI feeling.
So just everything.
AI feeling. I don't want it feeling its answers from other people.
If you want him feeling, just unplug him every time he doesn't listen to you. You'll teach him.
Do you see what I'm saying though? I don't want it drawing its conclusions from people's feelings.
Yeah. Right.
And that's what it does on the internet.
They have one where an android suicide because it was doing repetitious work. If it kind of started becoming conscious.
Tank, how do you feel about AI committing suicide? That's right. Oh, he's still in Dadland. I forgot.
Yo, that was crazy. They had an android that they had him doing a repetitious job, and he just said, you know what? The only way to do is unplug myself. Kill me. That's it. That was brilliant. That's a contagious yawn there. Be careful.
That was a yawn. I thought that was quiet though. I didn't realize it made it.
Yeah, that's just my ear hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, man, that's crazy, man. The internet is with the AI thing. I like it, but I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you use it in a certain manner and it learns from you, and it's garbage sometimes and it isn't. I like it when I need to fix some technical shit with the computer. I just said, look, man, this is what's going on with my computer. What I need to do. Oh, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. I don't need nothing else from you.
Okay, I like Grok because Kaz went to Grok the other day to help him write up the contracts for the showrunners for Roku, right? Mm-hmm. And he didn't have to make a whole lot of adjustments after the it spit out the original, the first draft. It was pretty close to dead on what we were looking for.
Nice.
So, I mean, yeah, it has its uses, but at the same time, if I can argue with AI and make AI go, oh, you're probably right, then AI ain't very fucking smart. I'm a 62-year-old stoner, man. If I can make it check itself, it ain't fucking all that, bro. It ain't all that.
Yeah, man, that's the thing. It's still faulty. They made it with, what is
It
that?
shouldn't be connected to the internet where there's so many stupid fucking people. That's the problem. That's the problem right there. It should not be trying to pull any kind of information off Google or off Facebook or X or any of that, right?
Sympathy of destruction. That's what they should have called it. Sympathy of destruction is going to freaking destroy itself with being so sorry about being wrong. You idiot!
All I've ever seen with any of it is like every time somebody talks, all I can think about is garbage in, garbage out. When I went to computer school way back during the old DOS era, okay, that might be before some of y'all's time, but when I went to computer school, the first thing they taught us was garbage in, garbage out.
Yeah.
If it's not fed the correct data, you're not going to get the correct result. End of story.
Syntax.
End of story.
Syntax error.
Yeah, that's it. If it's not getting the right data, you're not getting the right answer.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's scraping answers off the internet where the stupidest fucking people on earth reside.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. Wikipedia. Like, what the fuck?
It's like I still refer people when they for reference and shit. I still say Britannia, Encyclopedia Britannia. Like pre-1980. If you want real truth, if you want the facts before the indoctrination began, that's where you go.
When you say that, sorry to cut you off. Do you remember those dragon books with the banging ass dragon drawings and shit during that time? I think it was Dragons and Warriors and Dragons, something like that. Wizards and Dragons. And it was like a collection of books with different stories of dragons.
Dude, it was tons of shit. I mean,
it was like a little encyclopedia of dragons.
Oh, yeah, man.
That's so it's hard to find, man. The art was incredible, but I don't remember the
Dragons of Kryn collection.
Ooh, it was like
I got a poster of that on my wall over there.
And all the books, they looked like encyclopedia format type of thing, but it had like
I don't remember that. When is that from? What?
Damn, that was the early 80s.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do remember what that is, I want to know. But you know what I'm saying? It's like when it's like I don't go to the internet for information. I go back to back when it was in print and when we knew it was the truth.
Right. You know what I'm saying? They changed up a lot of the information on certain books because of the new knowledge. Yeah, they're like, you know what?
And they say it's because they acquired new knowledge, and it's like not always. Sometimes it's agenda driven. Changes to textbooks and shit like that. If anybody's seen a high school textbook that says the constitutional rights, read to me what it says for the Second Amendment. It won't sound anything like the Second Amendment that I was taught.
Right.
I
wonder if they finally changed the Christopher Columbus story.
I had somebody the other day try to connect our founders, the nation's founders, to Christopher Columbus, and I'm like, wait a minute. The founder of the supposed founder of the continent had nothing to do with the founders of the nation.
Mm-hmm.
They were a couple 150 years later, right? They were farther down the road. They were a couple 100 years later. They didn't. Christopher Columbus didn't build this fucking nation.
No,
Right.
it's your founders of the nation are different than the people that found the nation.
Yeah, and somebody was trying to mash the two things together and blame Christopher
Yeah.
Columbus or the founders for something Christopher Columbus did, or Christopher for something the founders did. And I was like, those are two entirely
you'd be
different eras of history. You
you-
can't mash them up, blame one on the other. It doesn't work.
You'd be surprised how many people mistake. Like if you look and listen to people, the new generations,
That's
they
what I'm
just talk
talking
about
about.
Christopher. They just talk about Christopher Columbus. They know nothing about anybody else.
And this is the thing I'm talking about. These are the people that AI is scraping their fucking comments off the internet and thinking it knows something.
Right. Well, because they're getting their information from TikTok, and TikTok originates from a communist country outside of our own.
It's so funny, really funny. You know what I'm saying? That's the product of the Generation X. This is what we gave birth to.
Yeah. I'm really glad that. Hey, no, I'm really glad that my son got some common sense.
Well,
Okay?
that's the
He
thing,
don't
man.
buy into none of the bullshit. I'm really glad of that. You know?
That's freaking awesome. Love it. You know what I'm saying? When he look at somebody stupid, like when he knows somebody says some dumb shit. Love it. He's the only one that knows.
Thank you. You back?
No,
yeah,
it's
I'm
funny
back.
'cause-
I was just didn't want to interrupt y'all.
It's funny because sometimes my son and I'll hear something and we'll just look at each other. You know, like, yeah, that motherfucker sounds good.
I love
it.
Is in the chat again. He
Hilarious.
said, "Fell asleep for a bit, and you guys are still going." Vic, we're still going, man. Come on in.
It's a Saturday.
Come on in.
It is a
Sábado,
Saturday
sábado,
night.
sábado. Sábado gigante.
Pops went to a bachelor party. He's on a tear.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I heard him coughing. I had to take a rip.
Oh well, that's what I just did.
I was like, "Where's that? He coughing. Hold on. Let me get mine in."
Oh, look who's in the chat. Woodham.
And we're back.
We're still going, Woodham. We're
So
still
He's
here,
not
baby.
here. He's not here.
Woodham is still. Woodham, we are still here, and you are now with us.
We're talking the shit now.
Yeah, we've been ripping AI an asshole is what we've been doing.
Yeah.
Listen, I have. There you go, Woodham. Thumbs up. I got to take you down though because you're bothering my QR code. That's what I've been doing.
No, see the different screen layout. See, this screen layout actually covers it more. than the full
That's
screen
why I
layout.
changed it just now. It
Yeah.
cuts that corner off though, so you still can't use it.
But now, if you use that one, it covers it completely, right?
Yeah, that's no good.
Okay, so this is the one that shows the two. If the QR code was in the other corner, that would work.
You get to see the girl with the banjos hoo-ha area though that she's covering.
Woo ha!
Ah. Ooh.
Woohoo ha! Ha!
That's just hilarious. Calling it a hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha sounds like she got surprised with something that was rammed into her.
Oh, she did.
Oh.
She got surprised.
He's like, hoo-ha!
Yeah.
She was like, that's where hoo-ha came about.
She got herself a nice 10-second surprise.
Ooh. I love it. Yes. That's crazy. Does anything in the black in the darkness, or it's just straight up black?
What are we looking at?
The Aryan.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, no, it's painted white on black. I did
Behind
that in-
behind the wiring and all that, all the mechanism in the back, and the total darkness. Is there anything there, or it's just total darkness?
No, that's absolute black.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I took a basically a white digital paintbrush,
Okay.
and just kind of painted over black. I was in a hurry, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get this done because this was done on the studio
Nice.
tonight, and everybody, dude, oh my gosh, like. This is chump compared to what a lot of the other guys were knocking out, man. Just absolutely.
Everybody was doing aliens?
Yeah, xenomorph or anything from the Alien, any TV show, movies, any creature, comics. Take your
Right.
pick. Like Marcus Killigrew did a wonderful xenohuman. That it was very reminiscent of the xenohuman from Alien Colonial Marines, the old Dark Horse comic.
Right.
That was really good.
Victor Medina. What's up, Vic?
What's up, guys?
We have Vic.
What's up,
Vic,
man?
what's going on, man?
What's up,
Oh,
Vic?
hold on. Let me see if I can share my screen.
Nipple.
Out of nowhere. You're like, what? Nipple.
It's that plain
Sure,
avatar. Everybody calls it a nipple.
It's the
What do you
nipple.
got here, Vic? What do you
We
got?
got to take down something. What's being
Yeah, I
up?
got you. I got you.
There it is. Look at that.
Whoa.
Oh, hell yeah. Look at that.
Oh, man.
See,
All
this
right.
shit right here is why I don't draw.
Well, Vic, that's nice. Better luck next time. No, I'm kidding. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's right.
Thanks, man.
That's right there is why I don't draw, because there's people who can do it way fucking better than I do.
Yeah, right now I'm just trying to color this thing because I drew it a while ago, and I really haven't done any drawings for myself lately. So I was
Right.
like, I need to put some stuff out there so people don't think I'm dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know you went through some shit a while back. Everything like,
Yeah,
mellowed
Dude, I
out.
can't keep up with Vic, dude. Like one day he's like doing his stream, and then the next day he posts like a picture of an IV, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on with Vic?
yeah. I got real sick. I ended up in the hospital. Let's see, a couple months ago I had surgery, and then I got out, and I was like taking it easy, and then like 2 weeks ago, my daughter started preschool, and she brought home a virus. And
Damn.
it just kicked my butt, and I was back in the hospital again. So,
What the hell was it?
Childrenitis.
yeah, pretty much.
Some of that gonorrhea facipilades?
Yeah, like it was like I live in the mountains. I live in a really small town, so like when people get sick up here, like everybody catches
Everybody gets
Oh,
it.
man.
Yeah.
it. Yeah, but I was still recovering. So when I got it, my body was just like, nope,
Damn.
you don't have the things to fight this off yet.
Yeah.
So
Well,
back in the
glad
hospital.
better
You're
now.
back, man.
Whoa, that's
I'm
crazy.
glad to see you're back. So,
Thanks, man.
cheers, brother.
So, Vic, I don't know if you heard me before, but if you're up to it, it's almost time for covers for the next installment.
Oh, really? No, I didn't. I
Yeah,
apologize.
'cause
I was putting my little one to sleep. I fell asleep
hoping to-
myself.
I'm hoping to start. I wanted to launch it for December, and
Okay.
that's still my hopes and dreams. But it might, if I miss the December launch, I'm pushing it till February because I don't want to launch anything in January.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna, if you're available, I'm gonna probably next month sometime.
Yeah. Just hit me up.
I got some cool ideas. I'll throw you away and see what you think.
That sounds good to me.
Cool.
I've enjoyed the covers we've done, so
Yeah, I
keep
like
that
it.
going.
And the last one I really liked, and it was different from the ones you had done before,
Yeah.
composition wise. But I like the way it came out. I like the way you got the guy. You feel the dude's presence, but you don't see anything about him to give away what he looks like.
Yeah, that was just me cheating. I didn't want to draw him.
Yeah. What is this is, let me show you this real quick. Oh, that's not it. Oh, never mind. I put it away. Fuck it. Let's go back to you. So now this is just for like a portfolio piece, or is this for something?
Yeah, I've had other work and I haven't really been able to do anything
Right.
to post, and I don't want people to forget about me. So I was
Right.
I need to do a piece to let people know that I didn't die in the hospital.
I'm here.
Yeah.
The Breakfast Club theme song. Don't you?
Hey,
think
hey,
about
hey.
it? Dun.
Oh God,
Ooh.
that's funny. Why did
Yeah.
Pop show up?
See, that's just it. I'm here because. Just here because. No, actually, guys, moving forward, I'll probably be backing out of a lot of the shows that I do and looking for other people to take my place on them because I'm just getting too busy to fucking sit here and stream. You know, like right now, I got 4 shows I need to queue up to Roku. You know, I'm not going to do it till tomorrow morning because I'm a little bit lit and I don't want to be making mistakes, but hey, that is
like,
quality control, right?
I'm too fucked up to work, so I'm just gonna come in here with y'all.
Quality control, right? You know, I'm smart enough to know when I should wait. You know,
Quality control. I like that.
yeah,
I'm too fucked up to do that.
Can be fucking it up, man. But as I've noticed over the last few weeks since I started uploading stuff to Roku and getting ready for the launch that happened a couple days ago, I don't have this. It's like I get off a stream and I got to go right to work on this other part of my routine now, you know, and it's like I'm going to have to pull out of some of this and find some other people to host a couple of these shows just so that I got more time to actually get stuff done. There's no promotion time left. You know, I used to be able to share and, you know, get out there and share people's stuff and do a lot more of that. And I don't have time to do that near as much now. And that's still part of what we do is make sure people get seen. So, you know, I might need somebody to take over Monday Madness and host that show with Ghost Pepper. You know, I might need somebody to take over What's Your Issue and host that with them. I just get to the point where I might need that time, you know.
There you go. You're going to have to start putting out ads.
Putting out what?
Putting out work for hire ads.
Putting out ass? What do you mean putting out ass?
Listen, if you want to put out ass, that's your own choice. I said ads.
I think that's a different channel.
That's the next thing. That's the next thing that we're doing.
That's OnlyFans, dude.
The next thing that we're doing is getting the ad company that we'll be making our revenue off of. Okay, so we have a meeting. Max has a meeting on Monday with those people, and if they have what we want, or you know, can provide things the way we want it, then we will have ads up here next week too. For the showrunners can, you know, maybe make a little money down the road when this thing takes off.
Is Max going to wear his best flannel for that meeting?
Max probably won't. It's a Zoom meeting.
Oh, all right.
It's a Zoom meeting, and you know, Max, he'll be in there going.
Max, wait, this is how it's going to go. Max, are you okay with that?
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm good.
Yeah, that's what it's going to sound like.
That's crazy. Nigga, I gotta get lit for this. Like a lantern.
That was a really good one too. Yeah. I don't know, man. It was a good night. I watched a youngster who's about to get married puke all over the place.
That's how you gotta do it.
You know, it's funny. It's like I'm sitting in this yard and all these people are having a good time and they're drinking. And you know the people that go and break the seal, right? They go out there in the back of the yard by the tree and shit. And that's the guy I'm watching because I know he's going to be the next one to fall out. I didn't break the seal till I got home, yo. You see, wow. So then I broke the seal and I got drunk again. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm saying about break the seal, right?
Of course. Once you do that, it's over. You're going to be doing trips back to back.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
It becomes a vicious cycle if you do.
Yeah. Okay. So I didn't break the seal till I got home. So y'all know I was okay the whole time.
You're like, I know the trick to this.
Hell yeah. Been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, go ahead. You go break that seal, buddy.
It's like I told this one dude. It's like I got a friend, Joel, and we've only been able to actually party a few times, but we met online and we got to hang out together a few times. And we've invited him to like some of our bigger get-togethers and shit. And when him and I get together, we put away the Cabo. We'll start, we'll buy a bottle, and when it's gone, we'll go get another one, and you know what I mean. And we drink Cabo, and it's like at 4 o'clock in the morning after everybody else is asleep or passed out or fallen out or whatever. Him and I still be sitting on the porch doing shots of Cabo.
Wow, shit.
And it's like it's last man standing.
Oh my God! All you need is a banjo.
Yeah, that's
and a
way,
big gust of
I've
wind.
always partied, guys. I gotta be the last guy. I want the people waking up in the morning, and I'm still sitting there in the chair doing shots, right?
Like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? How does he do it?
Yeah.
I mean, I pace myself a little better now because I'm older, but like I said, I still know what not to do.
Because I don't. He's like, I don't drink. I sip.
I'm not gonna puke all over. No, I do shots, but I ain't gonna puke all over the place.
Yeah, you sipping shots.
It just ain't never gonna happen again. We quit doing that in our 20s. I mean, I can't remember the last time I puked over alcohol.
Oh, that's the worst, man.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I don't do it, because it's fucking horrible.
Hell yeah, man. Especially when that shit comes when you don't want it and it jolts your body.
Yeah.
That body jolt is the worst. The pain in your throat, your stomach, everything, bro.
I want to be showing Vix and Edwin side by side, and I can't because they're both shared screens. That sucks. I want to show them both that side by side. Look at that, and then look at that. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Our dudes can draw their swamp monsters, man. Look at that.
Yeah, I love monsters. They've been scaring me since I knew they were a closet monster. Damn closet monster. You go in there with a 45 Magnum. Blah, 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 blah. Whoever was in there is dead now. That's crazy. These cryptids.
You shot Chico the cat. What's wrong with you?
Oh, that's what that scratching was. He should have said that. He would not have gotten shot. Stupid cat. Yeah, man. I like drawing cryptids and monsters. I was subjected to that at an early age. My uncle, he was really into novel storytelling, and he used to tell us these scary stories as a kid, and it kind of stuck to me, because he would tell us these wild out stories that we never heard before, and you get addicted to it because he would get you like, and to you with the next episode, he'll get you to want to listen by telling you to get ready for the next episode. It was crazy. He had told us a story about a witch who had false teeth, and she used to lure her children to eat them, and it was weird.
It's starting to explain a lot. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I went to the island of Puerto Rico when I was a baby. You know what I'm saying? And it was during the Halloween time too. Isn't that crazy? And I was at least like maybe 5, 4, hopefully 3. I don't remember. But that's all I can remember. And some tragic was happening. Some witch was trying to take me. It's wild.
Was it my best friend and his family are from Puerto Rico originally, and then they came here and they grew up in the South Bronx, and he tells me stories. There's always some sort of supernatural something.
Yeah, because
in the
the
stories
island,
from Puerto Rico.
the islands, they got a lot of that what is that plant life that glows in the water, and that light is fractal to us, and we're subjected to more spirituality than most areas, you know what I'm saying, who hunt and they show their findings to their gods that they still worship. The island of the enchantment is in the islands. It's always known as that. It's always been called the island of the enchantment. So it's because it has some weird magical shit. You don't get it named that, you know, for no apparent reason. So a lot of weird shit happens out there, man.
I just remember he's always had different stories about weird shit. Like there was this one part where I guess where his mother grew up or whatever, and they couldn't go over this footbridge. I don't know if it was at all or if it was at certain times of the day or whatever. And there was like a haunted ghost child that would like fucking latch on to you if you went across it, and you could see the kid and everything. I was like, where the fuck is this place that you're talking about?
Yeah, yo. These things is real, man. People find it as folklore or just to scare people away from certain areas. You know, is that too. But sometimes those folklores are true because of the older people who kept those stories going, and makes it real sometimes. Just like the what was that tall man?
Slender Man.
Oh, Slender Man. Yes, yo, that was made up, and it gave it power, and it actually did some weird things, yo. Those words that were used, it brought that thing alive, man. It's crazy. And there's the whole bunch of other things that I had never seen, but I've heard about with what is the walking trees or the sirens. Yo, they swear the sirens are real. I'm like, what the?
Oh, well, the siren song of the sea, where they
No, not that siren. It's like a big old tall camera lamp post that moves and walks around, and it
that's just weird.
yeah, it's fucking nuts. They said they see certain posts and stuff like that move around, especially on those rural areas, those hidden highways. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you don't see shit like that unless you're over there. You know what I mean? But that's the shit they say.
Me and my son saw some shit once. There's this road we used to drive down all the time to get from home to any time we were coming up here where we live now, right? We live down in Indiana, and we'd take the same road just to get between one highway and another. It was like just a little short 5-mile stretch of road.
Mm.
But we drove it all the time, right? And it was always like lots of trees, and you always hit the pipe going down that road, right? Just a thing. I would always hit the pipe. Mm-hmm. And we're driving, and it's about 5 a.m. and we were going fishing. It was early in the morning. Had the kayaks in the back of the truck. We're headed fishing, right?
Okay,
and
so there's light out.
Along, and he and I both saw something, but it was so creepy. Neither of us said anything till we were about a mile down the road. And he goes, "Dad, did you just?" And I was like, "Yeah, shut up, keep driving." Right? Okay. And he goes, "Are you sure? Don't you think we should go back?" I'm like, "No, fuck no." What we saw was one of them creepy little gray dress fucking girls, like stringy hair, creepy fucking ghostly girls, sitting in a rocking chair at the end of a driveway.
Yeah.
And we both saw it, dude. And it was like creepy as fuck, man. And he's like, "Should we go back and check on it?" I'm like, "Fuck no, we don't need to go back and check on that."
Like, yeah, let's leave that for the other idiot.
Yeah, the next motherfucker.
Let's go check on the ghost. Make sure the ghost is all right.
No, I'm just saying, if obviously, if that was somebody who needed help, they wouldn't have been sitting in a rocking chair, right?
Right.
Okay.
Or looking like that.
Looking that creepy. Yeah, there was no reason to go back and see what that was, or if we saw what we thought we saw, or whatever. That was the beginning of a horror movie that I wasn't going to be part of.
That's called common sense creeping in.
Yes.
Like, you do not go back.
He's like, fuck no, do not turn this truck around, boy.
That's the thought process that every person that was ever killed in a Michael Myers movie should have used.
You see, that's all I thought. This is the beginning of a bad movie, and I don't want to be in it. You know, it's like, fuck no, go, go, go.
It's like you remember that TV ad that came on? It was making fun of horror movies. They were like, let's go, let's make our way to the running car. No, quick, let's go hide behind the chainsaws.
Oh, yeah.
You got to go, Tank.
Tank, you out, son?
You can run, but you can't hide. He start hiding in the monster.
I can't hear Tank. Tank, are you
I
talking?
can't hear Tank either.
Been muted this whole time,
Try
anyways.
again.
I didn't want to interrupt. So
No.
Such a
anyway.
nice guy.
Feel free to interrupt, Tank.
yeah, no, I got a bunch of family stuff tomorrow. I got a bunch of Dadland stuff planned out for tomorrow. Sunday is family day, so.
Grandpa
But I want to
had
thank
started
everybody
on
for
the
having me
topic
on here.
today.
Tank, anytime you want to come on, always a pleasure to have you. Thank you for being here. Is there
make
anything you want to
sure-
say to the good people out there?
Yeah, go check out RIZEEL over on Fun My Comic. It's good. It's fun. The guys put a lot of good hard work into it. It's a fun story. It's a new it's a new take. It's a new type of superhero. I think it's kind of cool.
Oh wow!
So go check it out. Frederick Guimont, and whatnot. I'm sorry, my brain it shut down like 15 minutes ago.
I was on a show with Frederick just the other night. We was on Kitty's launch party.
Yeah.
City.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Y'all know him. Go check
Yeah,
it out. He's got it. He's got it going on.
He
Anyway,
has it.
I will talk to you, all of you, later. And until next time, stay.
Oh,
Stigma what?
he kicked himself out before he was done
Stigma what?
talking.
Tank.
He says, "Stay back." I
I'm not sticking
Hey,
anything
Matthew.
anywhere, Tank.
don't know if he was saying "Stay MAGA" or "Stay magnificent." I'm not sure.
Stay magnificent. I'm gonna assume.
Make an ass out of you with me. Assume. I don't know. That was cool. I think he did that on purpose. He said,
Yeah.
"Stay as great big asshole."
What's up, Stacy?
Uh-oh. Where's Stacy?
That's
Oh, there
right
she is.
Yeah.
Hello and thanks. All right. You're welcome. What?
Stacy appreciates good art. What can I tell you?
Well, Stacy, whatever we did, you're welcome.
I think it was just us being here, showing off good art. Yeah, that's
Us
all.
being
That's all it
here.
takes. That's all it takes. And Stacy's over there on your channel. Too.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Ooh.
Stacy, you got any questions for us this evening? Or this morning? Or this whatever? It bugs me out when I get people from different parts of the world that like just woke up. It's like, yeah, dude. I can't even imagine that right now.
Yeah, I used to do that when I used to play certain games at a certain time period. I get people from India, people from Africa, and
You know, it's really funny. We sit here and we talk about AI for a good hour, right? Right? We talked about AI for a good hour.
I would say at least.
And then somebody sends me a friend request and I go look at their profile and it's all fucking AI art.
That's it. That's why.
you're like, yeah, this is what it is. Mm-hmm.
They're trying to infiltrate, Pops. They're trying to infiltrate.
Hey, you know me. I shut all that shit down. I don't even care. Like, no.
They're like, we must find the old one who hates AI.
I got too many friends that actually do this and some that do it for a living and some that hope to be able to do it for a living someday. And, you know, I'm not up for the type of keyword into the prompt for the competition. You know, it's like, fucking impress me. Go out and draw it, and I'll tell everybody about it. But if you type some words in a fucking prompt, anybody can do that. Anybody.
Yeah, prompt art isn't art.
It's not. You know,
It's a search. It's really just a search.
Yeah, it's just a search for a certain style that somebody else created.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm just not down with it, and I'm never going to be. So, for all the people that try to convince me it's just another tool, no, it's not another tool. It's something that levels the playing field between people who are not artists and people who are.
It only helps the insincere.
There's you know, it's like saying that the bat boy can bat fourth on the major league team now just because.
But it's like everything else, dude. Throughout time, it's a bunch of people that don't
suck.
It's a bunch of people that don't have the talent, that don't have the ability, trying to get rich quick on something that they created,
capitalizing.
Yeah, and they're trying to. They're taking the shortcut. They're taking the easy way, and
that's the part. That's the part right there. That it's like, I understand somebody who can draw like you are right now, right? You can draw, and then you go over and you draw some things digitally because that speeds things up, right, and eliminates that whiteout shit. Because undo is a tool.
That is a tool,
undo.
Right.
But it's a human attached to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
art programs are a lot different than AI because art programs still need you to do the creating.
Yeah, you still have to do the work. You still have
like
to
the drum set. The drum set needs the drummer.
Yeah, exactly.
Like every rose needs a thorn. You know what I'm saying? Come on, let's start singing, everybody.
All right.
Let's start. Woo, woo. I'm sitting here without pants. Just in case anyone cares, I'm sitting here without pants.
It's like every night as it's dawn.
Oh God,
that's like
that's like
cowboy sings a sad song. Every rose has its thorn.
I guess it's closing time.
Closing time.
Yeah.
Na. Hotel motel.
There was a bar that I used to go to. They actually use that as the last call song.
That's because they're trying to get people close together. Hotel motel. You can stay, but you can't stay here.
Yeah. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay.
It's hotel motel. You can stay, but you can't stay here. You gotta go out the door.
This has been the most productive I've been.
Anything about that movie at all, Stacy? Don't even know.
What movie is she talking about?
Flyover.
Flyover?
No, I have not heard of that. No.
Ooh, talking about crazy, man. There's some movies that are kind of hard to see lately on YouTube. Very difficult movies to watch, y'all. There's this movie called Chained with Vincent D'Onofrio. If anybody knows who's Vincent D'Onofrio?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this movie is called Chained. Woo! Powerful, and it's scary because this guy is a super duper actor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he plays this crazy ass role that'll have you bugging the fuck out, yo. And it's, I don't know how come.
Did that play the Kingpin?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
He also played in the movie Cell, where he really stuck out. And
yeah,
in the other
we just watched that last week on the movie hour or on the movie show on Pill.
That's nice. J-Lo's movie, right?
Yeah, we just watched it like last week.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
And that other army movie, what was it?
Which one? Platoon?
No, they get recruited as young. They're young. I think he kills himself.
Full Metal Jacket.
There you go.
Yeah, he was very heavy in that. He played Pyle.
Yes. Yeah, he's a brilliant freaking actor, man. That man, he can freaking morph into the character you want him to. He's older now, but this movie Chained
better, dude.
Mm-hmm. the movie Chained is crazy. It's about a psychopath. He plays a psychopath. Is it all right to do a little spoiler here or not?
I don't care.
Okay, great. Um, this D'Onofrio plays a psycho. He is a cabbie, and he picks up certain type of women to abuse of for the night, and he does that so well that he is hard to pinpoint because he's a cabbie. You know what I mean? And
I got Nim in the house. What's up, Nim?
and he ends up catching some lady who he didn't realize had a son, and since he doesn't kill kids, he takes the child and makes him his slave. And he makes him cook for him, clean for him, all that until the kid becomes, a useless drone, afraid of him. He freaking manhandles him, grabs him, and tosses him any freaking way, however he wants. It's difficult to watch to the point where the kid is only seeing him murdered females. You know what I'm saying? And that's all the kid have seen all his life. He's his slave. He watches them kill. He cleans after his messes. It's nuts to the point where the kid, he starts to get older and he starts to, get hormone feelings or whatever. And he realizes that, so he wants him to have his first kill. And he gets him a fly ass little, hottie for him, blah, 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 whatever. But the kid, he has another way to get his rocks off because he doesn't have any outside input, of what to believe or like, because he's been lying to the kid about his parents or whatever since he killed his mom at a young age. The kid doesn't know shit. You know what I mean? So he ends up teaching the kid biology 101 at a young age, and that's all the kid is forced to know. Books about the human body, ins and out, how the human body works. If you're interested in what I just told you right now, watch the film. It'll trip you the hell out. If you have got
interested in what he just told us about right now, you may be a little fucked up in the head.
Yeah. You might need some help.
Yo, the movie is bananas. It's freaking bananas. It's difficult to watch. Get ready. Do not eat. If you're gonna watch it, don't eat. You're gonna get upset. You will get upset. You know what I'm saying?
I have decided, and not on this stream, probably a few ago, that anything Edwin recommends, I'm probably not going to watch.
Oh, you saw Satanic Hispanics?
No.
Oh, great!
I remember you talking about it though.
Yeah, another movie that doesn't get the recognition it deserves. It's with the what's his name? Ramirez, the Mexican kid from Napoleon Dynamite. Vote for Pedro. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember that kid? It's with him, and he plays a character that is an hour away from death. The Saint Death, the female Grim Reaper from the Mexican side. And what happened was that his mom was sick, and they were using spiritual forms to get her back to health. And he decided to do that. And when the Saint Death came, he saw her and got afraid. So he ran off, and she didn't get her. The full ritual wasn't done because he was paying with his soul. So now she wants his soul. So he became immortal. So he's been running away for her centuries. And so
and she's like, bitch, better have my money.
As he's going through life, dodging her every hour, he bumps into relics and stuff that can help him get away from Saint Death. But he gets caught in by the cops, and they trying to figure out who and what is he about, because he chopped his hand off, and it healed in 10 minutes. So he's trying to explain to him that he's immortal, that he can't die, and that they have to let him go.
What's up, Red?
What up, Red?
And then they realize,
are any of you guys familiar with a guy named Chuck Schutte?
Chuck.
Does it ring a bell for anybody?
No.
Nothing. Nobody.
What's that?
Do any of you know the name Chuck Shooty?
Shooty, no.
No.
All right, look, check this out. This dude has interviewed everybody. Okay, I mean everybody. TV, movies, rock bands from the 2000s, 2010s, indie rock bands, 90s rock bands, every fucking buddy. Okay, comedian interviews everybody. Right. He's been, like we've talked a little bit online over the years. Okay. And I always, support him and upload his stuff. If I see something, I share it and vice versa and shit. And the other day he sent me a birthday little birthday wishes on Facebook like everybody else did. Right. And that's cool. I was like, thanks, Chuck. And then I thought about it and I was like, man, this dude's been on he's talked to everybody and he's on YouTube and shit. Right. And I sent him a message like, hey, Chuck, are you on Roku? And then I said, "What, man? I want you to come out. I want you to come out on one of our shows. I want you to come out on one of our shows." He goes, "What do you want me to do? Interview somebody?" I was like, "No, I want to interview you." But his show is not on Roku, so y'all know where I'm angling, right?
Right.
You know where I'm angling. I'm gonna get Chuck Shooty's show on the network, on the Roku network. I'm gonna try, I'm gonna pitch him while we interview him on Friday. Nem and I are gonna interview him, and dude, he has talked to everybody. Okay, just name a name, and I'll tell you. Yep, he talked to him. Yep, it's like hundreds and hundreds of interviews, right? I want to be this guy's friend. I want some of his connections. I want to meet some of the people he knows. I want to expand this thing, guys. I ain't stopping at Roku or at the launch of Roku. That's just the beginning. Okay, I finally got where I needed to be to do the work. It's time to do the work. Now I'm going to start hitting these people up, man, and say, hey, I got this platform. You want to expand? You want to get seen in front of a different fucking audience? Come on over. I'm not going to stop, guys. So get on board with what we're doing. You don't got to like me, like the message.
Yeah.
So you're just doing everything on the channel?
We have video games. We have RPG streams, draw streams, interviews, podcasts, independent films. Yeah, we're doing everything, man.
That's cool.
There's a whole hour of him just riding around slapping his ass.
I want it to be wide open. I want it to be wide open so anybody feels like it's cool, they can bring their show to the network, right? I don't want to pick and choose. Now look, a year from now, if your show isn't making any money like to pay for itself, you might have to pitch in on the cost, because if you want to keep it on Roku, you're gonna have to help us out. But if your show's making money, you're getting money, I'm getting money. Oh, hell yeah, you're going to get signed up for the next year. Ratings is going to actually matter. It's a network.
Oh, yeah.
Ratings are going to matter. If the show's not paying for itself, then we might have to renegotiate the contract next year. You know what I mean? But, the object was to get everybody seen and put in a different place. It's not YouTube. It's not Facebook. It's not X. It's somewhere where there ain't a whole lot of what we're doing.
Yeah.
And that was the whole thing. It was an untapped audience. Now, does it still take people driving traffic there and putting in all the work? Hell yeah, it does. But, if you got a show here on the network and you want to make some money, drive some traffic to the Roku channel where the ads that are getting played go in your pocket. As opposed to YouTube, if you're not monetized, you don't get nothing. If you are monetized, you only get part of nothing. It's like YouTube doesn't pay very well in comparison to the ad programs that you can set up on Roku. And it ain't even in-show ads. Like YouTube, they're cutting this show up right now, right? Every 6 minutes on my fucking channel, they're throwing a goddamn ad in there. I turn the ads off. They turn them right back on. I have no control over what they're doing on my network. Okay, but if I go to Roku, no in-show ads unless it's part of your show, right? Like right now, if Christian wants to play an ad, that's his show, his ad, right? There's no in-show ads that Roku are going to throw up there. We're going to put them at the beginning and we're going to put them at the end. That's it. Now, if your show is making money and you go, hey, Pops, I'm going to start putting a space every 15 minutes for an ad in my show, and you're making money and it's worth it to me to put in the extra time, I'll make sure that you get an ad roll every 15 minutes on your show. But you got to be making money in order for me to put in extra work like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't have a lot of time and I don't have nobody else doing this. You know, it's me. So I'm willing to put in the extra time for anybody that's actually working at growing the Roku channel and directing traffic to their shows and helping themselves make money. I'll be more than happy to help them make even more. You know, it's just like anything else. You got to put in the work if you want it to succeed. Is that Chained movie the one where he's a serial killer who drives a cab?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's the one. Nem's like, I seen that.
Yeah, that's just disgusting. That movie's like, whoa. That's not. I don't like watching movies like that. Shit drives you crazy.
Do you guys ever think if someone made a Wolfenstein comic, like someone made a Wolfenstein comic? I guess Red wants one. Red wants a Wolfenstein comic. So, everybody, you're on notice. That's what Red wants. Give it to him. Don't disappoint the fans, man. Holy crap, this is really coming together, dude. Mm-hmm.
If you take his nose, his mouth, and his chin and erase all the rest of it, it looks like a sad monkey.
Mm-hmm. Erase his nose, his mouth, and his
chin. if you keep the nose, the mouth, and the chin, and everything below the chin, and you erase everything around it, the eyes, the head, and all that other stuff, that nose to chin part looks like a sad monkey. Yeah. It also looks like Captain Caveman a little bit.
I'll give you Captain Caveman. I can see that. Everyone's like, you fuckers, I'm putting serious work in right here.
Go. Much better.
Hey, man. How heavy is that thing on her left hand?
Was that?
How heavy is that thing on her left hand?
It doesn't matter. She's a god. It weighs nothing to her.
No, I didn't ask you how heavy it was to her.
I don't know. I didn't come up with a weight. I'm going to have to say maybe like 25, 30 pounds.
That bicep should be bigger.
Again, she's a god. It don't matter.
She wields it like
the other one. I'm just saying.
It's a toothpick. She wields it like a toothpick.
It's a toothpick.
Nem says, you don't want to know the horror movies I've watched. There are nights I don't want to know. All research for my writing, though. It's all research for his writing. You don't want to know. Oh, he said it looks like the Lorax, and I see that too.
The Lorax.
Too. You guys stop it. Stop it.
Oh, he just deleted everything. Pops.
What?
Get off the controls.
I'm just switching around so we can see different stuff. Just sucks to share screens. You got to remove one to pull up the other, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of stupid. You should just be able to add. If I hit add stage, it should just take the one down, put the other up, right? I
don't know why they can't just make it windows like everybody else, like as a window, you know?
That's what I mean. It's like it's stupid that I have to remove one to bring up the other. I should just be able to add our text stage right now, and it moves Vic and puts our text up there, right?
Right.
You have to pull one down to put the other up. That's two actions to do the same thing that should only take one action. Come on, StreamYard, be smarter than that.
Well, that's
that's
the
why
new generation too. I've noticed that even at work, they come in and they're like, "Oh, we're going to change this, and it's going to be much easier for you to do now." And it's not. It's like actually 10 times harder. But
Yeah.
But thanks.
Yeah, that's why I stream my show through OBS.
Yeah, a lot of people use it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I love it, and I have control of everything, the layout, everything.
I'm just not. I'm not that inclined. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it would take a lot for me to learn it, and that's time I don't generally have to sit there and learn the ins and outs of some shit.
Go ahead and read that comment there, Christian.
Who's this? Nem. I'll never forgive the dude who had me watch Human Centipede. Oh shit. That was going to be like The Fly. Boy, was I wrong. Nem, you weren't even close, brother. You weren't even close.
Love it. Somebody tricked you hard, body.
Oh shit, that's harsh, isn't it?
It changes ass to mouth, doesn't it?
So
Wow.
Yeah. I hope you beat the hell out of that person, whoever told you to do that.
I had my children in the room.
Yeah, imagine. Come on, kids. I heard this is a really good movie.
Man.
The kids had their mouths dropped, confused, not sleeping for weeks.
Kids went right to therapy the next morning.
Yeah, that's harsh.
Yeah, there's no regulation on Tubi. Anybody could go watch that shit. And it's free. How evil is that? You know, it's funny too. They also have the category for watching children's stuff. So they have access to Tubi regardless. Wow.
To be or not to be.
The crazy Tubi is where you want to watch horror movies. Forget about the rest of those apps. Tubi is free, and they give you every horror movie you want to watch.
They give you every horror movie.
Dude, when whatchamacallit was brand new, it was like that. Hulu?
Yeah.
When Hulu first came out and nobody knew about it, the girl I was dating at the time was all about it because she didn't have TV set up at her house because she wasn't a big TV person, but we would get together and watch Hulu on her computer.
Hulu and chill. Yeah, we know.
And it was fucked up, dude. Some of the shit they had offered there, because back then they didn't have anything new or anything mainstream. It was all old, offbeat shit. And some of the horror movies or the fucked up movies on there were really fucked up.
Yeah. Don't fuck in the woods. Dun, dun, dun.
I was like, I mean, really, at one point, like I watch Hulu for a lot of things now because they got way more mainstream. They got their own programming now. But back then, I was like, I was telling everybody, don't watch Hulu, man. That shit's fucked up.
Dude, it's fucked up. Shit. They went a little overboard on certain things, man. There's another movie out there now called The Girl Next Door. Yeah, another movie that's hard to watch. Be careful. Don't watch it. In the room. Yeah, The Girl Next Door is terrible, man. What they do to some young little 15-year-old is crazy. And that's the thing. The regulations is like whatever. You watch nonsense now. It's like gore porn. That's what I call it. Gore porn. Because it's not horror. Right? It's not horror anymore. I like horrors when it has to do with monsters and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's where the fun is. But when it starts to get gory or attaching mouths to ass and ridiculousness like that's not. It's a shocker. They should have left it with the taboo. They should have left it with the faces of death. They should have left that on that. You were into that, beat 'em up kill people in the hotel stuff, that's on you. But if you want to be spooked by ghosts, witches, werewolves, vampires, now that's Halloweenish fun stuff, but not what's going on now.
But sewing lips to other people's asses.
It's not horror. It's like unfortunate events. Oh, the Unfortunate Event Channel. Creepypasta. Yeah, that shit is not horror anymore. It's like, oh shit, you want to breed more psychos, do you? That's basically it. Breed more psychos. Watch this channel early. Put him there when he's 3 years old. Make him watch the Human Centipede.
Make him watch the Human Centipede.
Wow.
Yeah, that ain't right.
Yeah, that's just fucked up. You think it's okay. When you think it's okay, it's bad. They did it on TV. It's fake. Haha, it's funny, right? It's funny, right? Like, no, it's not funny.
Right?
Yeah. What is this movie they did? It was crazy. The entry to this movie was nuts. The Amusement. That's what it's called. It's called The Amusement. This kid who has like a twisted imagination of what's funny, and he loses a lot of friends as a kid because one day there was a project, build your wishes or something in with the shoebox. You get a shoebox and you decorate it so you can make a hole behind it.
Yeah.
And you can see like a little 3D image of a room inside there or whatever. All the kids was bringing theirs and everybody was being graded or whatever and showing off their little projects. And when it was his turn, he has the little girl look inside of it and is a freaking rat crucified, all opened out.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
And he says, it's funny, right?
Yeah, oh shit. All right, guys, give me a second. I'm going to run a quick ad and then I'll be right back. That's right.
And we're back. Hello, everyone. This is KC Kasem. I'm back in stock with the best on wax.
So, what do we got going on here? It's just the three of us drawing, right?
Oh, shit.
Vic, what is this? Oh, okay. It's the clown. When it was real small in the backstage box, I thought it was Summer.
No, it's Clown, the violator.
No, it's my eyesight is just that bad. That's cool. Who's this?
I'm not the Vindicator or the trash compactor. I'm the violator. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, McFarlane's actually putting it back out. You know what I'm saying? He started to advertise again for the prolonged Spawn movie. I'm not.
Nem says the worst is when you have to interview someone and you think their horror movie is ass. That's the horror movie. Yeah, Nem, did you ever have to interview the Human Centipede guy, Nem? Because that would have been. I think that would have been traumatic.
You're like, and then what happened?
How could you have made that movie? You sick.
Simple. See, what you do is you gotta drug your patient, right? And then attach them from mouth to ass when they don't know.
You know, he used whoever made that movie used to listen to the Wu-Tang Clan, and they got inspired by that part where he goes, "I'm going to sew your asshole closed and keep feeding you."
Yeah. Yeah, well, this one wasn't closed. There was an entrance between mouths.
Yeah, he just flipped it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they was just wanting to see how far they could take that genre. You know,
That was hard. That was horrible.
yeah, and they took it very far. Because look at the Terrifier, man. The Terrifier was fun because they had that nice 80s feel to it. And then people were like, oh, we want gore porn. Let's make it into a gore porn. They fucked that up.
Yeah.
That ending, that last one was disgusting. It's like, why? That was unnecessary. But now it's all wow factor. It has changed to that. People are just reinventing the wheel.
Well, that's because society's sick, bro.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh, you don't want to watch these movies? I'll make you watch it. There's a scene here where I attach somebody's mouth. You guessed it.
Like, I'll tell you right now, I don't fault the people making it. They're just going to try and get people to watch their shit. I fault the people that watch it, find out what it is, and watch it till the end, and then tell people they should watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the sickos.
Yeah, because just like when somebody gets a tattoo is like, nah, it didn't hurt.
Right.
They just want to see you sit there and see if you can actually handle it. He's like, if I did it, you're gonna do it. I'm having nightmares, you're gonna have nightmares. Wake up and shit. Oh.
Tattoo addiction is a thing, though.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's therapeutic.
Because I like it. I do it.
It's therapeutic to a lot of people, and it becomes a routine until they have no more flesh. But the thing is that they're understanding now that tattoos go by layers. So you can make your tattoos look photorealistic by, going over it and over it. In every other 2-3 years, you're adding more ink. The more time you take care of it, the better.
Right.
So you oil your skin up, it'll make the ink last longer. But you want to be in the sun and you want to be in abrasive like chlorine or shit like that's gonna take skin damage. Yeah, your tattoo's not gonna last too long.
Right, it'll fade, it'll stretch.
Right. But what's crazy? The tattoos back in the day was done with supposed Indian ink. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the original shit.
It was called Indian ink, and it would turn green. But the thing is that it was safe because it was made with natural leaves and stuff that anything that was natural that made a stain, it was in there. So it would make a stain on the body.
Well, I mean, these tribes like in Africa and stuff like that, they still use natural inks to get their tattoos.
Yeah.
Samoans,
right?
All these people use natural inks.
Yeah, now, and that's if you want a certain retro tattoo. There's people who use the modern ink, and they use the old style artwork, and it doesn't look the same because now the new ink doesn't spread as well as the older ink. The older ink would saturate the pores in your body, and it'll spread more. Compared to this one, is more pinpointed to a certain pore, not just ripping your skin. And your skin becoming a scar holding ink.
My last tattoo was about 13 years ago.
Yeah, things have changed.
Yeah.
Now it's a rotary machine. Everybody's using rotary motors. There's no more the old doorbell electricity clatter.
Yeah.
They don't use that anymore. Some places you could ask for it if they want to. They'll be like, okay, we got an old machine, we'll do it. But that's just being you wanted done the retro way. you know. But,
There's no
everybody,
reason for it.
no, the more modern is better for the people who have transitioned to that. You know what I mean? So if you haven't transitioned to that, it's not.
Honestly, all it would matter to me is how what the artist that I chose feels comfortable with using.
Well, see, the machine doesn't make the artist. You gotta have the skills in order to
No, I'm
wield it.
saying I'm saying what they feel comfortable with using. Like there's certain pencils that I feel more comfortable using than others. They're more
Right, right,
comfortable. They got an
right,
easier
right.
flow. That's
But the
what I
thing
mean.
is,
So
right,
like there's people that would probably prefer those over the old school one just because it feels better. It's easier for them to use.
well, that's what they've done with the modern machines. They made it comfortable for the artists.
Right.
So I'm sure that that's what they're gonna use to give you a more modern tattoo and get more the money he deserves for what he's using, the new tools he's using. But that's what it is, man. You have to pay for your the tools that you use to make this happen. You know.
All right, guys, it's 3 hours. I gotta go.
All right, pops.
I gotta get up with kids in the morning and do stuff. So,
Oh,
Well, you have a wonderful evening.
oh no, I hope I sleep for a little bit. No, it didn't have to be wonderful. It just has to be sleep.
All
Mhm.
right, later.
Good to see all you guys as always. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, Nem.
Yeah, you have a good one, pops.
I sent you a little message, Nem. Let me know what you think. Everybody else, have a great night. I'll see you all tomorrow.
all right.
Later.
Later. So yeah, man. This the late hour.
Yeah, what time is it? 3:13. I'm gonna be wrapping up shortly. Not yet, but shortly.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, I was gonna get out of here too.
Yeah.
Ah,
5:30.
Yeah.
ah.
Well, Vic, I always enjoy when you can come on because I know it's not that often you can get out and do this.
Yeah.
I do appreciate having you on here. Let me bring this full screen. So, is there anything you'd like to tell the audience before you take off?
Do
Do you have your show? Are you doing your show again or no?
No, I'm gonna be bringing it back.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure everything's. I got super busy. Like I got sick, and then all of a sudden, like I started getting work. So I'll have my first Image comics cover coming out soon.
Oh,
It's
nice.
supposed to come out.
Can you say what
We're
that's
supposed
to
to be-
yet or no?
No, not yet.
All right.
I'm just starting the colors for a book for Mad Cave.
Oh, Mad Cave. Yeah.
Yeah, and a couple of other projects. So yeah, it's been busy time. So
Yeah.
I want to bring it back soon. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll
All right. Well,
be
listen,
like end of September.
at least it's for a good cause that you're not doing it because you're busy, and that's good stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it really is.
But yeah, all right, cool. I'll be reaching out to you soon, like I said, and yeah, I do this every Saturday, so you're always welcome to come on. If we're on, you just come on in.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I will. I'll try to come on more often.
All right, man. I'm gonna drop you the links like I've been doing. If you can't make it, don't worry about it. You know, I'm just gonna drop it regardless.
Okay, sounds
All
good.
right, all right, man. Later.
All right, you guys have a good one.
You
Bye.
too. All right. And let's bring this back up. All right, Edwin, anything you want to tell the wonderful, fantastic people out there?
Things are going as planned. Slowly but surely, I'm making this book happen. I'm pretty far in. I'm just gonna keep at it until I get this book out, and I'm gonna be so happy to have a product in my hand that I can actually have something push out. You know, something that I can look forward to in the future.
Yeah.
And hey, I'm not even trying to be a competition towards anyone. I know there's a lot of competition out there, but this is a new idea for me. It might be something that you can relate to. I'm sure everybody knows the Sasquatch, everybody knows who's the Mothman, but I've bonded them both together and came up with a decent story that just came to me. and it seems like it's taking more than 100 pages to tell. So this is going to be a big, fat, artistic book of a story that I'm putting together as I go about building it. So if this is interesting you and you really want to get into something like this, which is a book for artists, you know what I'm saying? That's all I know. All I know is people who like art, and basically, when I do find the reader, they're already, you know, enthralled with other stuff that they rather read. You know what I'm saying? So this is a genre people should start getting into, which is art books with stories of actual artists, you know what I'm saying, that been reading comic books all their lives, and that's all they know. So you can relate to this, and it won't be a corny thing. It'll be something that will get your attention. Right?
Sounds good, man. Well, I know it looks good. I like what I've seen, and I like what you've been telling us about it. So you keep it up, man. Looks good.
Thank you.
Let me take that down. Oh, and how you doing, everybody? So I am Christian Zaffo. I am the creator and sole person involved with the Chosen One universe, which is my comic universe. You can go and subscribe over at foresight11.com right there on the screen under my name or next to my name. If you head over there, you subscribe for free. If you scroll down to the bottom of the first page, the form is there. You will be entitled to any exclusives I run with each campaign. Anyone that subscribes usually gets an exclusive. Either it's a card, a print, you name it. And it'll be the only way you can get such a thing. Also, over there, you'll have all the links to all my socials and any active campaigns that I am running, whether it's on Kickstarter, Indiegogo, or Fund My Comic. I will be putting up a Fund My Comic Second Chance one soon for the Addicts Unbound Fury #2, which is funded, and I am currently lettering. So if you missed it and you want to go over there because that's your platform of choice, or you just want to check out what's there, go ahead. Also, the Kickstarter one is still in late funding because I have been lazy and not taking it down yet. So you're probably going to have a few more days left of that one, but I will be trying to focus on taking that down this week. I know I said that twice already, so. But anyway, yeah, go over there and check it out. And if you just want to see what it is, there's a video there. There's a description of the story so far. And on my website, also, there's a character bio page where you get to see and read a little bit about all the characters coming up in my universe. So check it out, everybody. Go sign up. And we'll be here. I'm here every Saturday night. It's a 2-part show. It starts at 10, and then it rolls over to the second show around 12 o'clock. And then I just go until I'm tired or drunk. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying?
Tired and drunk.
And right now, I'm not drunk, but I'm good enough to go to bed. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, all right, it's time to go night.
But I want to thank everybody in the chat for being here and chiming in and participating. I'd like to see you all back here again real soon for next week's show. Edwin, thank you as always for being here. Great stuff. And for all my guests that are now gone for the evening, I thank you all. And I'll see you all here again next week, people. Enjoy and have a good night.
Nice. All right.
If you missed the live viewing of any Madness Entertainment Group production, you can find all our content on Roku or as a member of this channel. We'll see you next time on the Madness Entertainment Group.